gentlemen! This is the place where the lights go bright, the hits go hard, and the calls go legendary! Top shelf play-by-play, every shot, every hit, every home run blast, NHL intensity, MLB madness, hockey battles in the crease, baseball bombs into the night sky. We don't watch the game, we live it. From overtime heartbreak to walk-off chaos, from glove saves to tape snipes. This is the Samwell 12 experience. Samwell B12. Samwell B12. The loudest reactions, the biggest moments, the best play-by-play on YouTube. No limits,
You're watching
no
Samwell
breaks.
B12.
All gas, all sports, play-by-play. Pure energy.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Welcome
4,
to the
3,
Samwell
2,
experience.
Watch it. Samwell
B12. Samwell B12.
Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samwell B12 Experience.
Hey, what's going on, sports fans, Blue Jay fans? What's happening tonight? Here we go. It is Tuesday, right? Happy Tuesday. Happy days, happy days, happy days. The Blue Jays return home to the Rogers Center as they're taking on the Kansas City Royals in what should be an epic showdown. And you're like, but Sam, the Royals, they're pretty far back. However, the Royals have won 8 in a row coming into tonight. The Blue Jays currently sitting 2 games back of the wild card, looking to get back up in that slot. And boy, oh boy, it all starts here today. Lala, what's going on? Welcome in. Johnny, hello there. Welcome. How much Looney Dogs tonight? I don't even want to know. 100K. Let's see if they can polish 100K. Billy, how's it going? Welcome in. Lucas, what's shaking? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Patricia, what's up? Joyland in the house. Clement is going to rock it. Let's go, Ernie. Jesse, how's it going? Good to see you. Brendan, what's shaking? Donna, hello there. Daniel Barry, what's up? Brendan in the house. Everybody's here. Gifford, hello there. Hey, Miguel, welcome in. The Blue Jays and the Royals going to tear it down, as we've been saying. However, before we get into the lineups tonight, a little bit of disappointing news. Maybe you have not heard. Hey, Morgan, what's going on? Welcome in. Little disappointment. Shane Bieber, another pitcher, has gone down. That's right. Shane Bieber, some shoulder issues, is going down. The little muscle from the shoulder that kind of goes under your armpit to your back is showing some inflammation and is not doing too good. So he's going to be on the 15-day DL. So 2 weeks. Bieber not going to throw baseball, and then he'll have to come back and recover. Hopefully he gets better soon. We need Bieber in this lineup. Going to be super important. So another pitcher. The Blue Jays just absolutely getting rocked in the pitching world this season. Thomas, how's it going? Welcome in. Boom Boom, welcome in. Let's go. So many. Hey, Evan, what's shaking? So poor Bieber, baby Bieber. Let's hope he's going to be all right. And in other news, and we got to talk about it off the top, and I'm sure when Dallas pops in, it'll be the first thing she says. If you didn't hear, and there it is, Lucas putting it in, Dolly Parton has passed away. Unbelievable. 80 years old. I just saw her recently, not live, but on an interview, and she still looked young at heart. She was still full of energy. So very unfortunate news to all the Dolly fans out there. So sorry to hear about it. But yeah, Dolly Parton has passed away. I'm sure people will be bringing it up all night, but we wanted to get it out of the way off the top. Nathaniel, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's get into the starting lineups. What's up, Cody? Welcome in. They'll soon be the Toronto by right there, man. They're going down fast and furious. Let's get into the starting lineups tonight for this ball game, because it's going to be Mad Max Scherzer on the mound going against Seth Lugo, and this one is significant. 42-year-old Max Scherzer starting against 36-year-old Seth Lugo tonight, making it the 5th oldest combined age of starting pitching at the Rogers Center. 78 years, 310 days combined by Seth Lugo and Max Scherzer. The lineup behind Lugo, it's going to be Carter Jensen, Bobby Witt Jr., who really should be a NASCAR driver with that name. Love it. Vinny Pasquantino, Salvatore Perez, Michael Massey, Nick Lofton, Isaac Collins, John Rave, and Kyle Isbell for the Royals. For the Blue Jays, behind Max Scherzer, Brett Bateman at center field going to be leading the way, and I heard a great interview with Brett Bateman just moments ago. Brett Bateman used to do some pitching back in the day. He rifled one in from center field at 97 miles an hour. The kid's got an arm. He loves being in Toronto, and we love our Brett Bateman. So he's leading the way. Nathan Luke is hitting second in right field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to be third over at first base. Kaz Okamoto at third base. Jesus Sanchez is in DHing tonight. The big dog, Ernie Clement, at second. Andreas Jimenez is back at short. Brendan Valenzuela is going to be catching today. And Miles Straw gets the call in left field. Some good news about Josh Smith as well. Josh Smith is getting closer and closer, so we should see him coming back very soon. David, how's it going? Welcome in. Pickleball Pat in the house. Hey, Edward, what's up? What's shaking? Derek, welcome in. Good to have you all along for the ride. Hey there, Austin. Welcome in as well. Angel, go Jays, go. Welcome in. Hey, Corin, the back is spectacular. Thank you so much, Corin. The back is so good. It's perfect, 100%. Just hope I don't sneeze again. Ella, thank you so much. Welcome in. Joe, how's it going? Go Jays, go. Let's do it here tonight. Should be a big effort. There are your starting lineups. As mentioned as well off the top, the Blue Jays 2 games back now. 2 games back from the wild card. Minnesota and the Blue Jays are tied. Houston just in front of them. They're a half game back. And Cleveland now takes over that spot. Texas jumped up into 3rd spot as a divisional leader. So they are in that spot, doing a great job. Texas, I mean, they've been rocking it lately. Number 1 spot in the West. They go into the top 3 divisional leaders. So, hey, good job on them. So the Blue Jays have some ground to cover, but this is a time to do it. The last couple of weeks were some of the hardest weeks the Blue Jays had, seeing the Yankees twice, the Rays, Boston, and they did an exceptional job, better than we thought. They were above 500 in that stretch. Now they got to make up ground. We got a lot of series coming up where we're battling. All of these teams were fighting for the wild card. So we're going to see how they can take it down. Hey, Ian, how's it going? The injury list just keeps getting longer. It certainly is, Ian. It certainly is. Hey, Laura Leon, how's it going? Welcome in. Greetings to the Youth National present today at Rogers Center for the Blue Jays. Are they there? The Venezuelan Youth National team, are they there today at the game? That's awesome. Jeff, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. So it's pretty cool. I like when they bring in minor league squads. Marcel, welcome in. I don't even know what that is, but sure. Hey, Jim, what's up? Joshua, how's it going? You injured it by sneezing. Actually, truth be told, it was coughing, not sneezing, but the sneezing didn't help. I got to come up with a better story. I slipped on a roller skate and fell down the stairs. Got up from that, tripped over the vacuum, got up from that, and then I slipped again. I don't know. But the back is good now. It is all good. Randy, what's going on? Welcome. I tell you, coughing and sneezing is dangerous these days. All right, folks, we're getting set at the Rogers Center to kick this one off. Blue Jays, Royals. Is it going to be a Royal flush over this series, or are the Blue Jays gonna tweedly deedly deet them out the house? Let's go. Bella, how's it going? welcome in. It's time. The Little League World Series game. Canada had almost won against Panama. Oh, pretty close, right? Got to make it close. Go Canada. Go Canada all the way around. Mad Max on the mound. He's getting himself set, ready to rock, and we need a great showing here by Mad Max. What is Maximilian going to bring? He's going to kick it off against Jansen here in just a moment. But Max, please, please, we need to get out of. We need 5 or 6 from you, Max. We need 5 or 6. Let's go. Strikeouts, not full counts. Defense, let's be solid. I heard it was a roller rink. That's right, Lala. It was at a roller rink. Somebody had spilled their drink. The roller skate slipped. I collided into the boards, flipped over the boards, landed on my feet. Then somebody else slipped and the two of us collided, and it was a mangly mess. You were distracted by the shiny mirror ball. You guys are building a better story than I am. Love it. Okay, here we go, Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Scherzer on the mound. He's got the rocket. He's going to hopefully fire this one in. First pitch coming up here, 7:07. Let's see if we can get it off before 7:08. First pitch, and it's going to be hit up the middle. Ah, crikey. First pitch, first hit. That is not how we really wanted to start this ball game, was it? So Jansen doing a good job swinging at the first pitch, putting this one in his center field, a roller up off the mound. There it is, 1 pitch, 1 on. So that's okay. Maybe we get 2 pitches, a double play. Could it be? Hey, Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. He did it. That's perfect, Lala. That's right. Onyx did the cartwheel to impress D. He wiped out, took me out. It was like the Three Stooges. Hey, Austin, how's it going? This one is going to be down low. Mad Max already, right? Oh, my goodness. Let's go. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate that very, very much. Let's pick it up. Let's go. Yeah, Joshua, you can just knock those. Guerrero Jr. tomorrow. What about today? What about today? Why wait for tomorrow? Hey, Vaughn, how's it going? Welcome. And Michael, what's shaking? All right. Count is 2-0 on Witt Jr., the NASCAR racer turned baseball player. I'm going with that. I don't care if it's not true. Bobby Witt Jr. is such a NASCAR name. Yeah. 3-0 now. Come on, Max. You're going off the game plan already here. Ted Mad Max needs to retire. Hey, Roman Sports, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, fire away, buddy. Mad Max needs to retire. The problem is, with all of our injuries, who's going to come in? Are we going to put Miles Straw in the rotation? There's a strike. Thank you, Mad Max. 3-1. Saad, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in. 3-1 count, runner on first. Max taking a look. A long look, sending this one in. Swing and a miss. 3-2, full count. I hope Max will give us 4, maybe 5. Yeah, Johnny, I was kind of hoping 5 or 6. Bobby Witt Jr., 51.5% hard hit rate, 6th highest in the American League. Let's not give him a hit. Let's strike him out. How about them apples? There goes the runner. It's going to be down low. He walks him. Well, this isn't the big show we thought it would be. A base hit and a walk to get things going for Mad Max. I guess he just wants to test all the boxes. Right? Didn't want the perfect game, so he's like, I'm going to give up the no-hitter right away, and I'll give up the walk. What's next? Is he going to hit this batter? God, I hope not. Looking like a blue Bella had to go with white today. I don't know why. Harv, what's going on? Harv, nasty hands. Good evening, Corner Gas. I love it. This one is going to be up high. Hey, another ball. Great stream tonight. Harv Nasty Hands, we are glad to have you as part of our crew. Welcome in. We're going to have a good time tonight. Does Marcus Stroman have anything left? No, you know what, Dallas? I have not heard anything about Trey. He almost did hit him. Have not heard anything about Trey. He's a couple of days away. Mad Max doing bad. Shane Bieber injured just as it was. I know, Blue Jays. It's crazy. This one is going to be 3-0 again. Oh, man. Oh, man. Every time you wear that white hat, they get the first pitch. Randy, I haven't worn this hat in a long time. Usually I wear this one, but I figured I was going with the white shirt tonight. I'll go the white hat. It's my Backstreet Boy look. Going in all white. Clearly, it's not working. And bases loaded with nobody out. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Honestly, I like Mad Max, but I hate him this year. You're going to hate him right now because it's bases loaded, nobody out. One hit and a couple of walks. Yay. Guerrero Jr. came back. We need Vladdy to come back. So, Roman, you asked me if you could ask a question. I said, sure, fire away, and I didn't see you ask a question. So go ahead, Roman, drop it in. He's so bad. It's early. I know, Randy. It's all good. Rather take the chance on Jeff France. I'd rather take the chance on anybody else. All right, come on, guys. So Max taking a look down. No one else to walk. This is going to be low. No other open bases. Somebody's like, well, it's over. Top of the first. It's over. What's up, Yo-Yo? How's it going? Oh, my goodness. Here's a 1-0. He's going to put this on the turf to short. Picked up. Second for one. To first in time for two. They get a double play. They concede the run. And it's 1-0 Royals. And we got 2 outs. That's, I guess, the best you could have asked for in that situation. Trent, thank you for the follow. Angela, how's it going? Hop off the bandwagon. Angela, I love it. That's amazing. Bart's, what's going on? Max just needs 60 pitches to find his rhythm. 60 pitches. Oh, man. Well, he's up to 13. This one is going to be outside. That is, Bart, that's amazing. 60 pitches. Oh, goodness. I'm crying already. Here's Michael Massey hitting 278. It's going to be one of those nights, folks. Buckle up. Here's the 1-0. That one looked like a good pitch, looked like a strike. It's not giving to him. 2-0. As soon as I see Max pitching, I knew we were in for a long night. Yeah, get the snacks and the drinks ready to go. Bruce, what's going on? Welcome in. It sure is. W, what's up? It's going to be a high-scoring game. Oh, yeah. This one in there for a strike. Make sure I'm really... Oh, it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. We're glad. When we win, we're here to celebrate together. When we lose, well, we're here to vent. It's all about having a good time, right? That's what sports needs to be. Tyler, I know, right? It was right in there. Didn't get the call. This one is going to be low. 3-1. 3-1 now. Oh, man. 17 pitches. Yikes. I believe Shaggy said it best. Zoinks. In there for a strike. 3-2. You know, I'm just going to stop asking the Jays pitchers to do good things for us because it never seems to work out in our favor. So here's the 3-2 down low. He's going to walk him again because why not? 3 walks now for Max Scherzer in the first inning. Hey, the good news, he's only throwing a 1-hitter right now. Hey, Don, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Zeppy, what's shaking? Holy smokes. It's crazy. Watch, it's going to be a splitter and he's going to walk, right? It was actually a 4-seam fastball, but pretty close, pretty close. I mean, that and the splitter, one and the same. Swing and a miss. There we go. Lofton, the number 6 batter. He's going to whiff on one. Holy smokes. Well, this wasn't planned to be a bullpen day. They probably figured Max was going to go 4 innings, 5 at a maximum. So I'm sure they're going to have somebody coming in We know Fluharty has pitched a lot lately. I hope he doesn't get the call mid-game. Zozie, how's it going? 19 balls and 6 strikes. Nick Lofton is going to call timeout. He's like, what do you mean I'm in the hole 0-2? Everybody else is getting ball after ball. I can't really be in the hole 0-2. Well, Lofton, you are. He needs to transition to coaching. Andrew, Hazel May asked him in an interview if he had any interest in becoming a manager, becoming a coach. And he said, absolutely not. That one's going to be in the dirt. He said there's so much more that goes on in terms of being a manager and a coach, in terms of managing people and personalities and egos and yada, 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 that at this point, that really didn't interest him. But I agree. I think he would be so good as a pitching coach, mentoring the young pitchers and bringing them around. Here's the 1-2. Buckle my shoe. It's going to be popped up foul. Hey, Gumdrop, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Max is going to be the next pitching coach after his retirement. A little bit of a pay cut. Coach, maybe. Manager, no way. Thank you for sharing us out. Thank you very much. He needs to retire right now. He should just take his shoes off. You know, the indication that I'm retiring, and walk away right now. Middle of the game. Here's the 1-2. Sends it, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Holy cow. Well, he gives up one. Coming up, it's Bateman, Lucas, and Vladimir Guerrero. Max, you get that out of your system? You're good to buckle down now? That would be great. Thank you. Hey, Jen, thank you so much. Yeah, Wednesday we were at a wedding. We were at a beautiful wedding down in the Yorkville area, the bougie area of Toronto. Very, very nice wedding. It's a little behind schedule, but it was a-okay. We had a good time. Unfortunately, you know, I didn't even, as I said in my post that we made on socials, I didn't even get a chance to really watch the end of the game. I saw when it was tied, and then we had to kind of get ready and leave. So thank you for everybody who took the time to comment on our posts on the Talk and Insta and let me know kind of what happened. But it was absolutely wild. Beautiful wedding. We had a great time. Food was good. I was going to do a little food review, and I thought, you know what? No, we're just going to let it be. We had a good time. A little dancing, a little dinner, a little dessert, and a long drive home. Thank goodness it is over. Tim, could it be? Is this going to be Vladdy's day? I almost picked Toronto on the money line and Vladdy to hit a first home run, but I wanted to see how he was swinging before I was willing to commit to Vladdy hitting the long ball. Hey, Chrissy, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh man, that was brutal. I watched Sam's video. Lala, it was so funny. We were sitting there. Hey, Obi, how's it going? Welcome in. Haven't seen you since the postseason. I'm glad to see you. You know what, Dallas? I didn't even see the cake. You go, don't know. Hope he gives it to us. Now, Lugo, he's also Seth Lugo. What did I say was 32, 34? He's starting to get up there as well in baseball terms. Here comes Bateman now. Timbo, how's it going? Sports Edits, thank you both for the follow. In for a strike. Yeah, it was funny. We were sitting there at the wedding, literally waiting for the ceremony to begin. And I'm like, let me just check the score. And I checked the score and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I got to record something. That one in there for a strike. And Dina B is like, you can't. We're sitting at the ceremony. The piano is going. It's about to start. And I said, just give me 1 second. Hi, what happened? Yeah, it was funny. She was so mad at me. But we got it done before they walked down the aisle, so it's all good. Let them eat the cake. Yeah, I didn't see the cake. It might have been outside of where we were. We ate the dessert, which came at like almost midnight, like 11:30. Here's the 1-2. Bateman takes it inside, 2-2. We're like, let's eat, let's finish the speeches, and let's go, because it's a long drive home. It was fun. Always a good time to get out. The Blue Jays over the past 3 years, 4 wins, 9 losses. Bear lost to the Royals last September 20th. Well, we need more wins. We need more wins, Michael. Hey, Toronto Walker, how's it going? I just realized the Dodgers have played 4 teams in the World Series, all from the AL East. The AL East is one of the hardest divisions in baseball, as Bateman is going to foul this one off. Count is 3-2 on Bateman. I mean, purely my opinion, but I believe it's the hardest in baseball. I'd take Jay's highlights over a piano playing any day. Here's the pitch. Bateman going to hit this one sharply. It's going to get through. So Bateman says, anything he can do, I can do better. Bateman with nobody out is going to get on first. There he is. Big E, James in the house. Welcome in. Small. I don't know why, Lala. For a second, I thought you put Smallville, Ontario. I'm like, Smallville? Superman? Well, welcome in, everybody. If you are just joining us, I'm sorry. I'm all hopped up on energy today. It's been a crazy day, and I'm fired up tonight. Here's a pitch to Nathan Lucas. Wants to try and put this one in play as well. How good Blue Jays is Bateman. How good. Long way home. This is Canada. Anything under 20 hours is just down the road. As Lucas fouls this one off. That's really funny. It's so true. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's the first time in a long time I've been out of my little bubble here. Atta boy, better boy. I love Bateman. He's so good. Bateman, open invitation. You're welcome to come over anytime. Let's talk baseball. Swing and a miss. Nathan Lucas count goes to 1-2 on him. The thing that's so good about Bateman is not only can he hit, he's got tremendous speed. He's got big jumps. He's rated, now he doesn't have enough games to qualify, but he's rated as one of the quickest jumps in center field. That one is going to be low, 2-2. And that's so good to have a good young center fielder coming along the way he has. It's awesome. Hey, Patricia. When Max pitches, I have at least 3 hours before he's done warming up. 2-2. Nathan Lucas going to foul this one off, staying alive. He's got hops, yeah. Hey, what's up, fan? Just joined. So Mad Max gave up a base hit and 3 walks. Bunch of walks. He had loaded the bases. I guess it was a base hit and 2 walks, loaded the bases. Then another hit, double play, scored a run, and Lucas going to drive this one. Back-to-back base hits. Bateman's going to hold up at second base. So nobody out. We got 2 runners on, and here comes big, bad Vladimir Guerrero, who's not so bad, but he is bad. Depends on how you use the word bad. Hey, Richard, what's going on? As a kid, spent summer school holidays in Brampton, Ontario. We've in Scotland. I would love to visit Scotland one day. Everything I see, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Blue Jays start playing some baseball. Vladdy takes this one low. Let's hope Vladdy, yeah, right. That's the scary thing when Vladdy has a runner on first. Hey, Lola, how's it going? Carlos, welcome in. Here's the pitch. Vladdy going to pop it up. Shallow right fields. That catch is going to be made. However, he did pop up. The good news is A, no double play. B, he got the ball out of the infield. This is baby steps here. Baby steps under the influence of Perrier. I actually don't have Perrier today. The drink selection, we got the Clearly Canadian, of course, my last one. We got the San Pellegrino, and we're kicking it old school. We got the orange Gatorade. So those are the drink choices for tonight's ball game. Good contact. That's right, Area. Good contact. Got to make things happen. I know, Lol. I can't believe Bieber, right? Shame on him for getting hurt. I mean, what was he thinking? Sell away, welcome in. Still have an opportunity for Big Kaz. Let's see what Big Kaz can do. Count on him right now is 2-0. Make that 3-0 here on Big Kaz. Hey, Quaddy, what's going on? Welcome in. Big Kaz, 3-0. Be smart here. In there for a strike. A nice pitch. Nice pitch. Wrong with Scotland is a Richard. Hey, Kim, what's going on? Let's all go to Scotland. Hey, good night. Welcome in. Kaz going to chop this one foul. Another full count now, 3-2. And again, if you're just joining us, welcome into the show. Dawn, what's up? 31-26. Yeah, it's a good sign. All the numbers are pointing in our favor right now. We have some great matchups we need to exploit and take advantage of. Kaz going to chop this one foul again. So 21 pitches now for Lugo. Gotta take advantage, right? Max had 24 pitches. And ball 4. And now the Blue Jays have the bases loaded. All righty, the Royals had the bases loaded with nobody out. They were able to cash in one. The Blue Jays have bases loaded, and oh man, is it too early to pitch hit? Hey, Jesus Sanchez is going to step up. Bases loaded, Sanchez is in. Is it too early to pitch hit? Oh my goodness. Come on, Sanchez. You're a good early ball game single hitter. Let's go. Hey, Dimal, welcome in. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Anything with these games, just hoping for the best. Sanchez is going to drive this one. Drop. It's caught. Tagging up. Here comes Bateman flying down the line, sliding in, and it's tied up at 1-1. Let's go. 1-1. All right, sack fly. We'll take it, right? It's not exactly what we would have liked, but we'll take it. Vladdy will remember how to play after that knock on the head. So what do we have to do to Max? I'm less worried about Sanchez hitting. It's his defense. Yeah, that's why they put him in as DH today. They take the defense away. Now here's big EC. Ernie Clement going to step in here. Come on, Earn Dog. First pitch for a ball. This is a guy we got to get going. It's only the first inning. I know. I told you, I'm full energy today. Ernie going to drive this one foul. It was a long day today, a very long day. And man, I'm so glad to be back. You know what's funny? We were only off 2 days. I missed y'all. I missed everybody. We have so much fun here. Be my Clementine. There you go. Love it. That's a great one. Yeah, Sink, we need the win. Ernie going to pop this one up on the run, going to the right side, drifting, and that's foul territory. The catch was not made. Crashed into that side wall, did not come up with the catch. The question is, did it go in foul territory, or did the player take it into foul territory? You know what? Oh man, that's tough. He had the glove out. It was hard to see if that ball would have dropped in fair territory, and the Blue Jays are going to challenge here. So I'm glad somebody else saw it, and it's not just me. The way this ball was coming down, it may have been fair ball. And when the fielder got the glove on it, he kind of knocks this over the line into the corner. This is a very tough call. Now, of course, we're not going to see all the camera angles they have to look at. But this is very, very hard to tell. I don't know if there's a camera that looks directly up or down those foul lines. But this is where camera angle makes all the difference in the world. Hey, Big Mick, what's going on? Welcome in from Oz. It looked like he touched it in fair. This is a really tough one. Hey, JD, how's it going? Tim, what's going on? Thinks it's fair as well. If you think it was a fair ball, put yes. If you think if it was foul, put no. Yes if you think it's fair, no if you think it's not fair. A lot of yeses. Steven says nope. That shouldn't fair. Well, I think that answers it, right? We have to go by the majority of the vote, and the majority here says yes. Let's call it in. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. Him, no Big Mac attack tonight. No Big Mac attack. Maybe we'll see him pitch hit. I'm so disappointed because I got something special lined up for the Big Mac. This is a good angle. This angle, to me, 100% says it's going to be fair. And they are saying, nope, it is foul. So essentially what this call means is there's not enough definitive evidence to show that it would have landed in fair territory. So they're going to lose that challenge. They have 2 challenges remaining. But I think that was a good challenge. I still think it was fair. A lot of you agree. Swing and a miss by Ernie Clement. He strikes out, and the inning is over. But hey, we're going to regroup and get it going. Coming up, Collins, Ravi, and Isbell. All coming up here for the Royals. Hopefully, Max Scherzer tightened the screws, got himself back ready to go. They need, yeah, they do, right, Steven? Kind of like in hockey, we got those goal, you can see from top down right along the goal line. We need something right down the foul lines. Or you kind of use some of that tennis technology, right? I don't know if everybody here watches tennis, but if somebody hits it out, they have that computer rendering that can show where on the line over before that ball hits. Now, of course, that's not going to help them, but if they have that technology and they look right down the line, they can kind of freeze it, stop it where it is, draw a line to where that ball is going to land and make the determination. With all the technology available to them, there is no reason why that should be a play that they cannot determine the proper landing position. But hey, it's all good. Let's go. Is this the first game of the series? Yes, first game of the series. Hunter, what's up? I thought it was fair as well. So Big Mick, with Bieber, there's a muscle that kind of runs from the front of your shoulder, kind of from the front under your armpit to your back. I forget what it's called, the Terry something. It's that muscle that goes through that he has tightness and inflammation for. And because of that, they have to shut him down. So it's just that muscle that goes through. Now, he was pitching kind of like warm-ups between games. Pitchers, they throw just to keep part of their routine. And it was part of that throwing. It was a non-game situation. It was part of that between starts routine training they do when he said, hey, something doesn't feel right. And he went for an MRI, and that's where they discovered that muscle is inflamed. So very unfortunate situation there for the Beebs. And hey, Max Scherzer coming out throwing balls again. All right, let me scroll back here. This one in there for a strike. There's a good pitch. Hey, Theo Sam Eagle, what's going on? Thank you, my friend. Theo, I was gonna wear a hockey jersey to that wedding. Some weddings I might have, but no, that was not the that one wouldn't have gone over well. Hey Terry, what's up? Welcome in. Hope you drove safe. Don't text and drive. His tendons healed too tight. Yeah, that's right. This one is called strike. Good pitch. 2-2 here to Collins. Very nice move. Java Jack, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, they got one, right? They got one. Hey, Twig, what's up? Welcome in. Here's the 2-2. Just misses. That was a nice pitch. Honor, let's go Blue Jays. Let's do it. Let's do it, as Tone Loc used to say. Oh, weeks, months? No, it's right now he's on the 15-day. So 2 weeks. This is going to be hit sharply. Ernie diving over, can't knock it down. So Collins is aboard with nobody out. So yeah, Bieber, 15 days on the DL. Kings and Randy, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. By the way, the talk has reached out to us. We got big things going on. The talk has reached out because of all the support you've been giving us. They're giving us some status. And so thank you for all those gifts that are coming in. Really make a big difference. Really make a big difference. So if you have some coins to spare, go ahead and drop those in, because you guys have no idea how much support you're providing us, and you're getting us some standing. So thank you for that. Hockey Baseball Lover, thanks for the follow. You're in the right place. Hey, Ronald, how's it going? Alex, what's shaking? I know, I can't believe about Dolly. So sad. I just saw, I was saying in the pregame, I just saw her recently in an interview. She looked full of life, full of energy. 0-2 here on Rave. Thanks, me. That's right. Go all white today. My Backstreet Boy outfit. Yeah, Jarland, I can't believe it. This one outside, going to be 1-2. With that said, about the success we're seeing over on the talk, thank you, Gumdrop. We've been talking with some folks over at YouTube as well, and we're getting a lot of recognition. We're getting invited to a bunch of things now, and it's all because of you guys and all the support you're showing us. Here's the 1-2. This is going to be put into play. Picked up, no chance at second as the runner was going, but they do get the batter at first base. So good job by Okamoto with the runner going, no chance to turn 2. Yeah, just to finish that thought, part of the creator community now over at the Tubes, and big shout out. We just had a conference call today with some other creators, so some big shout out to all those creators. I know some of them had mentioned they'd watched the show before, and lots of good things, lots of big things happening here for the channel. It's all because of all of you, this community. So big thank you. So here's Isbell stepping in. He's going to swing at the first pitch, foul it back. 1-2, buckle my shoe. Hard to get accurate. Oh yeah, Big Mick, no worries. We got you covered. Whatever I know, I will pass it along. Saw a comedy show in the comics were asked for the worst things to say to a bride at a wedding. Came to the groom and said, so that's what you... Richard, that's funny. This one in there for a strike, 0-2. Now Max is finding the strike zone. They have to teach to show trajectory, distance, and speed of the home runs. Yeah, right, exactly. Why can't they use what they already have? Hey, Jays, welcome in. Hockey, good to see ya. Swing and a miss. Look at that, Max Scherzer with his second strikeout of the day. 2 down. Good pitching there by Mad Max. He's not looking great. Who do you think is doing better between the two pitchers tonight? Neither are doing great. This, how do we say? This is certainly not going to be that earth-shattering pitchers battle that one might expect to see. It is certainly not going to be that way by any means. This pitch is going to just miss. Holy smokes. There's a pitcher? Yeah. It's pretty much like they just pulled 2 fans out of the crowd today and said, want to throw some balls? 2-0 here on Jensen. This one is going to be popped up. Foul goes to 2-1. They don't stop treating Vlad with kid gloves. You know what, Java Jack, I always play devil's advocate with you, and I'm starting to agree with you. I'm starting to turn to your side. Hey, Steamroller, lose a single game against this team, just end the season. Well, Steamroller, don't forget, KC is 8 straight wins coming into tonight, 8 in a row, and I believe they who did they just play? I think it was Cleveland. They just played that knocked them. No, it wasn't Cleveland. Who on earth was it? Well, now I can't remember. Oh, it was Detroit. KC won that whole series, swept them, knocked Detroit way down in the standings. So they are on one right now. KC is on a roll. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Here's the 3-2. Got him. Come on, that's strike 3. How do you call that a ball? The umpire called this a ball. Valenzuela challenged it right away. This is a guaranteed strike 3 call. We're going to take a look, and we know it's a strike. It is strike 3. Now you can leave the field. Good job. Max picks up another strikeout. Let's go Blue Jays. Jimenez, Valenzuela, and Straw coming up here. Anthony says, what do you make of the Eric Carlson to Toronto rumors? So it's funny, Anthony. These rumors kind of started. I first started hearing about Eric Carlson during the season last year, about Toronto having some kind of interests, or sources say. I think it's a big mistake. Big mistake. Listen, Eric Carlson, I don't want to. Eric Carlson, he's old. He makes a lot of money. What is he? I'm just trying to pull up his exact age right now. He's 36. 36. He's a $10 million cap hit for this season. The only way I take Eric Carlson is if he's at the max retained value, right? They can't afford to give him 10 million bucks. So is Eric Carlson a good defenseman? Yeah, of course. Sure. Is he as elite as he once was? No, I don't think so. Yes, he had 66 points last year. Remember, his biggest year was in 22-23 with the Sharks. He had 101 points. And then Pittsburgh said, 101 points, I'm going to give this guy $10 million a year. Well, he's had 56 points, 53 points, 66 points. So at $10 million, do I want Carlson? No. At $5 million, would I take Carlson? That's a much better conversation. But he would not be my top pick to go after, personally. Major, thank you for the follow. Buff, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. On a roll with zero. That's right. They have 0% chance, which makes them dangerous. How many times have we seen teams with no chance of making the playoffs play spoilers? Here's Jimenez. He's going to chuck this one deep. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Off the wall. He's going to jog in his second base. Missed a home run by that much. Hey, Rick, how's it going? Yeah, so sad, so sad. Ian, what's up? Carlson to Toronto? No, thank you. By the way, good evening. Love it. Ian, welcome in. Good to see you. Need younger, faster. 100%. 100%. Heard they're beginning to be suspicious of foul play over. Oh, yeah, Richard. Yeah, I've been hearing that as well. Let's go, James. Good hit. Nice hit, Donna. Right, nice hit. That was a beauty. Jory, that's awesome. Hey, Carson. Hey, buddy. Twig, bring him home. Here's big Brendan Valenzuela coming in tonight. Chris, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Himmy is so underrated. I agree. Me, thank you for the heart. Jimenez, very underrated. This is a big cut by Valenzuela. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hey, Douglas. Bag of money. Bag of money. How? Through technology. Chris, all through MLB. Another swing and a foul tip going to go to 1-2. Yeah, we're watching the game live tonight on Sportsnet East. Sportsnet East. It's probably on all 4 Sportsnet channels, but we just picked Sportsnet East. As bad as the only thing underrated, he's got one of the best. Yes, I agree, Dylan. Yes, exactly. Who can't even. Yeah, and I thought Morgan Riley kind of made a comment. He's not going anywhere. Valenzuela going to chop this one right back to the mound. He's going to be tossed out, but he gets the job done. Advances Jimenez to third base. So listen, he couldn't knock it in the outfield, but he does advance a runner, and Miles Straw is going to come up with a chance for an RBI. Hey, Bobcat, what's shaking? Can't wait for hockey. Can't wait for hockey. I'm with you there. Oh, we got some messages. Hang on. I'm going to decline the ice cream. Can you believe that? I declined ice cream. David, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, right. Pretty much. All right, come on, Straw. We're all straw heads. We want to see you pull it out. Go Jays, go. I get the Jays on really, Richard. HBO Max shows it sometimes. Hey, Fred, good to see you. Welcome in. Who wants some ice cream? Wow, they said, hey, do you want some Baskin? I said, no. This one is going to be low. Listen, you guys know me eating ice cream on stream is the worst decision, especially wearing all white. Not going to happen. Yeah, I might have a fever, actually. Here's a 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. Straw swinging at a pitch high in the strike zone. Texas bumped Houston out. Yeah, I can't believe that. Let's go kilometers, Straw. Get vanilla. You know, I'm actually not a big vanilla fan, to be honest with you. Gold medal ribbon, world-class chocolate. This is going to be outside. 3-2 now, full count. Adi, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm excited for a little getaway coming up soon. I'm going to be able to try or get that tragically chip again. Man, I have a craving for that. Hey, Dan, good to see you. Welcome back in. Full count on Miles Straw. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That one hurt. That one hurt. Please wish CJ a happy birthday today. Well, CJ, I hope you have a very, very, very happy birthday. CJ's big day. Hope you're making the best of it. You get, CJ, you get the cake and ice cream today. But yeah, very, very happy birthday. Mint oh, I haven't had mint chocolate in a long time. Back to the top for Bateman coming in here. First pitch just missed. Bateman is 1 for 1, singled in the first. His average now up to 317. Mint chocolate, the best flavor. This one catches the bottom, 1-1. Need a base hit here to bring in the runner on third base. Good little bit of small ball to move him over. But a strikeout does not allow him to come in. Here's the pitch to Bateman. He swings and chops this one foul. I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. Little cake by the ocean. And how much fun is going and hanging out by the ocean? I know it's not for everybody. Bateman going to swing foul this one off again. But there's something about going to sit by the ocean that's just so awesome. All right, Beatty, what you got? Here's the 1-2. Oh, it's in there for strike 3 call. Just on the edge of the strike zone. Great pitch. Great pitch to strike him out. That's it for the Blue Jays. Uh-oh, there it is. Let's go. Folks, if you're coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Crush that like button for us. We'd appreciate it so much. It's free to do. It helps us. If you're watching on a mobile phone, just close the chat. Hit that thumbs up and then open that chat back up. Make sure as well you kindly hit that subscribe button for us. We truly, truly appreciate all the love here on the channel as we continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. We're on our way to 56,300 and we need your help to get there. So hit that subscribe button. Now, when you do that, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That will let you know every time we drop a video, drop a short, drop something. We don't usually put out a lot of videos. Usually we're live on game day, so you're not going to get a ton of notifications from us. Occasionally we do put out some videos, and channel members, make sure you have your notifications on as well, because when we do our members only videos, you will get notified of those. Dan, you were up at Deerhurst in the Huntsville area. Very nice. Dan, Deerhurst is gorgeous. Gorgeous. You know, a very young Shania Twain performed at Deerhurst. I believe she was discovered performing at a local show at Deerhurst, if I remember the story correctly. Yeah, Deerhurst is gorgeous. Huntsville in general is absolutely spectacular. Hey, Julie, what's up? It's made 24 banana muffins. They're still warm. Oh, Julie, nice. Little banana muffins. Did you put chocolate chips or no chocolate chips? For Vince Vines. That's hysterical. Short videos. That's really funny. Hey, James, welcome in. Good to see you. Does the ball travel further with the roof open or closed? You know, Big Mick, that's a great question. I think it depends. This first pitch is called a strike. Scherzer to Witt Jr. Depends on the humidity when the dome is open. It really does play a factor. Love Deerhurst. It's great. Was discovered. There you go. Thank you, Dallas, for confirming. Did he go around? They appeal? He says no. Beautiful. Highly recommended. Yes, Shania performed there long time ago. Bella, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome into the channel. Sorry, I'm behind on my chat. Just had to scroll back. Swing that's going to be popped up. Witt Jr. setting it center right fields. Bateman is over. He's going to make that catch. Trigger, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe as well. I'd say close, to be honest. The dense air probably knocks it down. Yeah, Dylan, that's, you know, that's why I was saying kind of with that humidity, it certainly does make an impact. It really does. So yeah, when the air isn't moving as much, especially when it builds up in there, it definitely knocks the ball down. This is going to be hit foul. Long foul ball down the right side. Brad, thanks for the follow. Bubba as well. Thank you both very, very much. All right, here's the 0-1 inside. Pasquantino taking that 1-1 with one down. Chocolate chips in both, plus he added some nuts. Nice. What kind of nuts do you walnuts, chestnuts? This is going to be hit to second. Ernie to Vladdy. That's two down. Walnuts are probably good, or smashed up cashews would be good as well. Would be very, very nice. Something that's always driven me nuts. No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not, due to the technology itself. This is going to be popped up deep center field. Underneath it, Bateman's going to make the catch. And there we go. Juju, thanks for the follow. Ben, thank you as well. So there we go. Not bad. Max is settling himself back down, which is what we like to see. So thank you, Dylan Cease. Thank you, Dylan Cease. Thank you, Mad Max. Sorry, they were just showing Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease, for those that don't know, he's a painter. And Dylan Cease has one of his paintings in the Art Gallery of Ontario. It is available. I believe it's up for sale as well. And so Dylan Cease is in the art game. Now, I saw his piece, and listen, I'm definitely not a painting aficionado. I don't necessarily understand the appeal of it, but hey, maybe because it's by Dylan Cease. But it is what it is. Good for him to get that over and in the art gallery. It's a pretty big thing. He settles down after the first and after the second. He's got it going. Which is good. Hey, Christine, good to see you. Starting to move it along now. Found his groove. Has to be walnuts in the muffins. I love walnuts. Walnuts are so good. Cashews, though, I can sit and snack on cashews all day long. Crazy how Bateman Varsho switch happened. Great management. Bateman is better in every way. Yeah, Dylan, I'm a huge fan. Listen, I was a fan of Varsho as well. Don't get me wrong. I liked Varsho a lot, but holy smokes, Bateman makes you put Varsho to the back of your head very, very, very quickly. All right, coming up here, Lucas Guerrero and Okamoto all going to get it going. Do a pull on Vlad, pop out or ground out or strikeout. Jab, you're not even going to give one of the options to be a hit? Cease's pieces, that does have a ring to it. Almonds are good. Bruce, growing up, I was like deathly allergic to almonds, and I grew out of it. Now I love them. I love almonds so much. They're great. I'm stuffing more mushrooms with prawns, red pepper. Whoa, Randy getting fancy. Oh my goodness, Joshua. Are you okay? All right, first pitch. Coming in here to Lucas. That one is a ball. Hell to the no. Swinging, Lucas going to hit this right to second base. Picked up, thrown over to first in time. There's one down. Java Jack's greatest, favorite, most bestest baseball player of all time. Coming up now, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Going to try and prove him wrong. First pitch to Vladdy is going to be outside. He is 0 for 1 with a fly ball. My goodness, Joshua, that's wild. Hey, Jordan, what's going on, dude? This coming through. Vladdy going to swing away. Going to pop it on the right side on the run. Coming over. Nice catch. Again, a long fly ball towards the foul territory and a nice running catch. Vladdy is 0 for 2. Threw it on the mound against the Royals after last year. I think everything from last year is kind of out of the picture. We don't worry about last year anymore. Good work, good work. So here comes Big Kaz. Kaz going to step in. We need Kaz to do something. And they sell at Costco, I think they're called. Oh, nice. You know what I used to love, Pickleball Pat? When we used to go to Maple Leaf Gardens back in the day, you'd take the subway, you'd come out at College Street, and you'd start walking down, swing and a miss by Big Kaz. I believe it was a Pizza Hut on the corner, if I'm not mistaken. And you get out, we go and we grab a pizza, and then we continue walking down College to Maple Leaf Gardens. And like you have hot dog carts now, they had those little carts with the guys roasting the nuts right there on the side of the street. Oh my goodness, those smelled so good. Those were amazing, amazing. That I miss, that smell and those roasted nuts, so good. And fans are saying, well, you know, almonds and cashews are not what? Jack, what are they? What are they? This one coming in, that's going to be low. Full count now to Big Cass. Full count to Big Cass. Here's the 3-2. Delivers, swing and a miss. He goes down swinging. So nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We're still tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the fourth inning, Massey, Lofton, and Collins all due up. Let's go, Jays. You're not going anywhere. Oh, we'll see, Orange. We'll see. I disagree with you. They're coming on now again with Bieber getting hurt. That's going to hurt. Dark Eye, thank you for the gift. Nice to meet you as well. But I think the Jays will get in there. I think they really, really, really will. All right, hang on. I got to scroll back. I got to see the answer to that question. Lots of joke opportunities. Right, Derek, way too many. Still trying to figure out. Yeah. Legumes. Okay. What's a leg? Oh, they're seeds. They're seeds. Interesting. I don't like the pop-outs. But for some reason, they're less exasperating than the... Right, Vaughn? It's progress. It's progress. They are seeds. I didn't know that. Yeah, the roasted chestnuts near the gardens, right? Those were the best. They were the best. I didn't have them all the time. I've only had them like once or twice. But just the smell of it was something like magical. My favorite ice cream, Lucas, favorite ice cream as a kid was, I was chocolate all the way. Chocolate all the way. Brian, those were the greatest. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Awesome salted. Yeah, I love it. So I got my, I can't reach it, but I got my Costco big bag of cashews sitting over here that I just snack on them all throughout the day. Ooh, Tiger Tail. Yeah, that was good too. Bieber has been good, and that's what makes it even harder with this injury to Bieber. I know it's only 2 weeks, but 2 weeks is a long time. A long time. Almond and cashews are seeds because of their botanical structure. All right, here we go. Pitch to Massey, going to be outside. 1-1 to him right now. 1-1. Chocolate is your favorite as well. It's the best. It's your Aussie sense of humor. Pistachios and oh yeah, sunflower seeds for sure. This is going to be put on the ground, picked up by Ernie over to Vladdy, and that's 1 down. 1 down. I was never a big pistachio guy, but sunflowers, dill pickle, sunflower seeds, the Spitz sunflower seeds particularly were great. Christine, let's go. Let's get these Blue Jays going. What's up, Jake? How's it going? Come on, Max. We need Max. He's doing a good job right now. He's settled back down. He's got himself into a little bit of a groove here. This is going to be fouled off. We're having a great chat today. You paid $30 for 1 chocolate bar? My goodness. What was that chocolate bar made of? And you must have bought it at like, did you go to the Hershey store in Niagara Falls and buy that like 30-pound Hershey bar? This is going to be fouled off. Count goes to 0-2 now for Lofton. Canadian Dad, what's going on? Thank you for those gifts. I appreciate that very, very much. Doesn't care. Vladdy needs, he doesn't care. We got to get Vladdy going, right? We got to get him going. Right, Lucas? They're so good. Here's the 0-2. Delivers. It's going to be popped up. Driven to the right side, coming over, and Lucas going to make that catch. That's 2 down, 2 down. Nicely done. I don't think I've ever tried the pizza flavored ones. There's a chocolate served by your friend at the chocolate. Has some filling inside. That's crazy. $30. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ian, that would do it for me as well. Too hard and waxy. Cadbury's pretty good. Here's the pitch. Joss misses. Collins, who's 1 for 1 today, takes that just outside for a ball. Hey, cruise ship. Welcome in. Let's go, Jays. Mad Max puts it high, 2-0 now. After a very, very rocky start, he certainly has settled down. He's up to 58 pitches now. Well, let's hope this inning isn't going to turn into a prolonged one here with 2 outs, as he's got 2 balls, no strikes here on Collins. This one sending it in right in there. Strike called. The 77-mile-an-hour curveball breaking up and curving back to the middle. Very nice pitch. Oh, Terry, we can look it up. Let's have some fun, right? We'll look it up for you. Here's a 2-1. Misses. Going to go to 3-1. Valenzuela going to challenge. He does not challenge often, and he's not great at challenging. And to me, this looked like a ball. Let's see what it's gonna be as we wait for the challenge. And it is indeed a ball. Not even close. Bad challenge. Bad challenge. Yikes. So, wow, there's actually not a lot of tickets left for Thursday's game. There's one single ticket that's 25 rows back behind home plate, and that's almost $358. $358. So I can look a little further in the future See if we got something open closer behind home plate. But yeah, 358 to be quite a ways back behind home plate. Here's the pitch. That one is in there for a strike to Ravi. Yeah, there's like nothing coming up on the map. So I guess those are they all sold like season tickets or packages? Maybe they're not readily available. This one comes in. 0-2. It also depends on the game because they have the dynamic pricing. The bigger teams be a little bit more money. Rays Stadium at $20. Man, the Rays Stadium was empty. The Jays going to make the playoffs. Jordan, I think they will. I think they'll make that wild card, but it's too early to tell what the matchups may look like right now. Too much is changing around. Midnight, you have a friend at the game. Nice. All right, here's the 0-2 outside. Rave takes that one. 1-2, 2 outs. Runner on first base. Pitch count is now up to 64 pitches here for Max. 64, 35 of them have been strikes. This through there, strike three, runner is going. It doesn't matter. Max picks up his 4th strikeout of the evening, and we're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. There we go. Sanchez, Clement, and Jimenez. Still all tied up here, 1-1. Nobody able to bust this one wide open. Let's see if this will be the time for the Blue Jays to get it. When I was a kid, my mom worked at the factory in Kitchener where they made turd. Oh my goodness. Pickleball Pat, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. No Canadians in Tampa. Brian, I can't believe when they showed some of those long shots how empty the stadium was. I couldn't believe it. In Tampa, it's not like they're a terrible team. They're so dominant. How are they not drawing full houses? You paid $16 for 5 rows off the field in Tampa before. Dylan, that is crazy. If you can get a cheap flight from Toronto to Tampa, you know, your flight, hotel, and ticket might be cheaper than a pair of tickets here in Toronto. Let's see. Your dad worked at the Wonder Bread factory. Man, I love the stories that everybody has. I love the connections that everybody has. Yeah, folks, we're gonna leave all the politics outside of the sports conversation. Sure, there's lots of political commentary channels that you can go and share those opinions, but we're here to enjoy some sports. So let's leave that at the door. You don't mind? Aaron, thank you for the follow. Maeve, thank you as well. Welcome, and welcome to all the new followers and subscribers. We appreciate you all very, very much. Helping us build the channel. All right, bottom of the 4th, Jesus Sanchez. Also one of Java Jack's favorites. This one in there for a strike. Douglas wants to know how many Jays runners have been stranded. Actually, not too many. 3 left on base today. They are 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. So only 3 left on. That's not too bad. But we're early. Sanchez had a sac fly RBI in the first. No, Joyland, it's okay. It's all good. This one is going to miss. 1-2. Let's go, Jays. It'll be at least 20 left on. Gosh, I hope not. What's your favorite food to get at Scotiabank Arena? Lucas with all the food questions today. Here's a 2-2. That's going to just miss. So, Lucas, I used to really enjoy their chicken fingers. Lately, their chicken wrap I liked. I'm curious to see what new foods are going to have this year. Last year, By Our Seats was all under construction, so we didn't have much options, and that's a miss there. Sanchez goes down swinging. That's 5 strikeouts for Lugo up to this point. 5 strikeouts for Lugo, which is crazy. He's been on fire. Doing a tremendous job. Lugo's pitching just incredibly well. Here's Ernie Clement. Big Dog is 0 for 1 today. See if Ernie can put this one in play. Hungry Man. This one just misses. The one thing I miss from my time in Canada is Tim Hortons coffee and donuts in the morning. Ernie going to pop this one up on the right side again, running over to the line, crashing into that wall. Cannot come up with the catch because it's into the crowd. Rave is making sure people are okay. That mesh kind of window there is very loose, so kind of making sure the people behind it were okay as he crashed into it. Big Mick, a lot of people will tell you Tim Hortons coffee is not the same as it used to be. Recently move. Yeah, Vaughn, we're gonna try to get to 1 or 2 this year. There is one game I'm circling on my calendar that I'm going to make sure I am at, no matter what. But I don't want to say just yet because I don't want to jinx myself getting tickets. Here's the 2-2. Ernie is ready. Lugo delivers. Ernie going to reach for it. Drives it. That's going to drop. With 1 out, Ernie Clement is going to find himself aboard. Good little bit of hitting there. I've heard of that. I couldn't tell you where it is. Hey, DV, how's it going? Good to see you. Coffee's right, unless you like get the dark roast. That's what I've heard. Dark roast is better than their regular. Hunter, thank you for the follow. What's up, Collector? How's it going? Pitch coming into Jimenez is low. That's going to be ball 1. Jimenez is 1 for 1 today. Had a good hit earlier. What's up, Legend? That's Blue Jay cards from a game was at 98. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I had the same. I was going through some boxes in the basement and found some old giveaway stuff. And he going to turn, hit this one. That's going to get through. Another base hit. And the runner, Ernie, is going to third. Here comes the throw. They're going to cut it off. And it's a nice base hit by Jimenez to get through. And Ernie Clement goes from first to third. And with 1 down, the Blue Jays have runners on the corners. There you go. That was awesome. Good running. Ernie just putting the head down. He sees it go through, and he turns on the Jets, and he brings it over. Harv, I am very excited for Duncan. Very excited. Sounds good, Rick. I missed the first part of the comment, but I won't say no to a box. Oh, wait, I'm getting the box? Oh, no. I thought somebody else was getting the box. I thought I was just invited. Now we can score. That's right, Hunter. Can we bring him in? Prince, welcome back. B. Disney, good to see you. Come on, Valenzuela with runners on the corners, swing and a miss. 1-1. I will tell you, I have been lucky enough many years ago to go to a game in a box. And the food, the box food, is actually very good. Very good. Whoa, inside, brush him back, turn around, do the hokey pokey, and let's get back at her. 2-1. Prince, thank you so much. Let's go. Here's the 2-1. Swinging Valenzuela. Oh, just foul. Just foul. Can we ever bunt a run in for lead ever? We did a squeeze bunt the other day. Kind of caught everybody by surprise. But I agree. Why not drop the bunt? Well, not now with 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. Valenzuela going to hit this over to first for 1, over to second for 1. And it's an inning-ending double play by Brendan Valenzuela. Oh, Pickleball Pat, it is not searchable. It is not searchable. And yeah, I'm again kind of rethinking what we're gonna do with that. So yeah, rethinking that right now. But yeah, it's not searchable. It's private. So that sucks. Blue Jays can't cash in another one. We're going to the top of the 5th for Isbel Jansen and Bobby Witt Jr. Dunkin' Donuts is going to put Tim Hortons in a hard spot for real this time. I don't know about that. I think there's a big enough coffee market. I mean, there's so many coffee places in and around. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference to Tim's at all. If anything, it'll make Tim's up their game a little bit and get back on track. I don't think there's anybody that would disagree. Over the last couple of years, Tim's has gone downhill a lot. But I don't think Dunkin' will make a big difference. Yeah, Gabby, I miss Second Cup. I was a big fan, not a coffee drinker, but I like their white hot chocolate at Second Cup, and their Italian sodas were very good. Yeah, see, it's all about personal taste. You'll still have a lot of folks that will go as well to Tim's. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. It'll also be, I'm curious to see how quickly they're going to roll out. Alrighty, top of the 5th inning, 1-1. Jays have had a couple chances to bring a runner in and score. They have not been able to. Hot dogs being sold left, right, and center at Skydome here today. Tim's will call Bieber. Listen, their Harry Potter collab has been very, very cool. Second Cup is at Sunnybrook still? Oh, I didn't know that. I actually have to go down there in the not too distant future. Maybe I'll go over. Do you know what building it's in? Yeah, I assume the main building. Swing and a miss. 0-1 on Isbel. Nice pitch there from Scherzer. I haven't had a Harry Potter donut. Lala, what did he think? I tried the Timbits and they were great. The Harry Potter Timbits are awesome. Here's the 0-1 up high. It's going to be pop foul. Count goes to 0-2. Very good pitch there. Very good pitch. Peppermint hot chocolate at Christmas time at Starbucks is nice. We have several Second Cups in Ottawa. Dan, I got to come visit you in Ottawa. There's a lot of places down there I got to check out. Here's the 0-2. Just going to drop it low. 1-2. Hey, average. Welcome in. Right, Douglas? We started early in the M building. All right. I'm going to make a note. I haven't had Second Cup in forever. There is? Yeah. Wait a second. I'm trying to think. What else is there? Here's a 2-2. This is going to be popped up on the left side. Running over back towards the wall, making that catch is Miles Straw. Yeah. Opposite the Wendy's, Tim Hortons. Man, okay. Done. I didn't know that. And it's a drive-through, even better. 24 hours. We're going after the stream to get some Second Cup. A 24-hour drive-through Second Cup. You're saying all the right keywords. All right, let's go. We're still here. Top of the 5th, 1 out. Mad Max is still on the mound. 1 down. Carter Jensen coming up. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the first, came around to score the run. Oh, coffee time, Rick. Oh my goodness. That's a blast from the past. We used to hang out at coffee time like most teenagers did back in the day. Is that right? It is the best. Challenge though, not many second cup coffee. Oh yes. And I'm not a huge Starbucks fan. I like their caramel frap and their vanilla bean frap, but once in a while to keep it special. White hot chocolate with an apple and cinnamon tea bag. Ooh, John. I love the white hot. I'll have to try that with the apple cinnamon tea bag. That's a nice little twist. This one just misses. 3-1 now here to Jansen. Come on, we got to put this one in. Got to put this one in. Scherzer kicks, delivers. It's going to be popped up and foul. 3-2, full count. That's the last second cup in existence. Living that spirit. That's funny. One mind. How's it going? Welcome. And is it really? Holy smokes. I was used to get nice. I love it. We're going down memory lane. Here's the 3-2. Just misses. It's another walk for Max today. Max has had just a few walks, just a few. That's his 5th walk of the day. Yikes. 5th walk of the day. Oh, Doodles, I haven't tried that one. Country style, yes, no caller ID. I remember country style. You live in Winnipeg, okay. I remember country style. Man, now we're going back. This is going to be hit to short. Jimenez goes to second, and Ernie's going to get that force. They can't turn 2, but they get the force. The lead runner, 2 down now, 2 down. Collective bargaining negotiations. I think the owners are going to use Vlad and his Dominican brothers. Should not be paid more. That's funny. Listen, and I know Vlad is having a tough day. I know he's having not a tough day, a tough year. A lot of players are having down years. You look at Cal Raleigh, look at Kyle Tucker, look at Bo Bichette. A lot of guys are having tough years. This pitch is going to be outside. Bobby Witt Jr., a 30.1 foot per second sprint speed, 5th fastest in the MLB. That's fast. That's very fast. Here's a pitch going to be up high. 2-0 here on Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in the first, sitting at a 2.44 average. Trying to keep this away. Here's the 2-0. This is going to be hit. That's going to get through. Base hit. Runners curling second. Lucas cannot get Witt at third base. That speed gets him there. So now with 2 down, Kansas City has runners on the corners, and they're looking to come in and bring a guy in. All those guys just signed big contract coincidentally, right? But that's what happens. They have a big year, and some general manager somewhere says, hey, I'm going to give you the big bucks, as Pete Walker's on the phone. And these guys had like epic collapses, epic fall offs. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Abdulkar? I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right, but thank you kindly. Doodles, thank you for the follow. What's up, hockey? All right, here's Perez. He's 0 for 2 today. Had a double play and a line out. Let's see if Scherzer can get him to get out of this little bit of a jam. He's going to jam him in on the hands, force a pop-up. Quinn, thank you for the follow. Braden Fisher, he's going to get warmed up and start getting stretched. Charlie's secret. Here's the pitch inside. Douglas, as opposed to being where? Green, thank you for hitting that follow. Here's the 1-1 in onside. Yikes. Ball 2, that was close. You think they'll score? I hope they don't. I hope they don't. Who's not fans? Two. Let's take him out. Let's take him out. Long look, 2-2. Time to change Max. Deb, I don't disagree. Takes a little bit to get somebody warmed up. Fish is getting warmed up. Here's the pitch. That's going to be chipped foul. Just stays on. Live in spirit, going to pull the stats. That's it, a 300 second cups, 1,400 Starbucks. Wow. Those are true numbers. That's quite the difference. 300 second cups surprises me. All right, here we go. 2-2. Come on, Max. Long stare down, kicks, delivers. It's going to be fouled off. 95 miles an hour. He reached down deep. Reached down deep. Big Mick, I'd have to look it up for you. I'm not sure off the top of my my Chrome. Three and two. My goodness. All right, let's go. 3-2. Need to get it. Runner goes. Here's the pitch. Drives it sharply to left field. That's going to be picked up. Miles Straw going to bring it in, and it's 2-1. Good little hit and run action there. Big swinging to knock that one in. Oh, Max. Oh, Max. That was tough, right? That was tough. Holy smokes. He hit this one well. Very, very big piece of hitting there. Too many injuries, but come on now. Yeah, a lot of injuries early on, and again with Bieber now. But yeah, we gotta get Max some help. 2 outs. They want to get him this last out. Yo, keep in mind though, don't forget, Kansas City has won 8 in a row coming into tonight. They swept the Tigers to knock them completely out of contention. Here's the pitch up high, and it's going to be fouled back. 1-1. This will probably be his last batter, his last hitter. Derek. Right now, that wouldn't even help. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Good pitch coming through. We'll wait till he's healthy, then we buy him. All right. Max. Come on. This is going to be popped up straight away. Over sliding, and Miles Straw going to make the catch. And the Blue Jays get out of it. They give up one more. It's now 2-1 KC. Straw, Bateman, and Nathan Lucas going to come up, and you got to believe that is going to be it for Max Scherzer. That will probably be all he wrote. 92 pitches, 51 of them 4 strikes. Wow. But at least he got through it. Armin, thank you very much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome into the channel. Strawman with a big catch. Fishing, how's it going? Royals have won lots. Yes, they are. They've been playing really well lately. All right, let's take a little look. It's that time. Let's take a look at the scoreboard right now. See what is doing. Red Sox and Marlins tied at 2s. Tigers are up over the Rays 3-1 right now. Rockies over the Nationals 3-1. Yankees 3-2 over the Stros. Mets and Brewers tied at 1. Braves and Dodgers tied at 3. The White Sox are beating the Rangers 6-1 right now. Top of the third, 6-1 White Sox over the Rangers. That is huge, huge. Orioles 3-0 over the Cardinals. That's not good news. So Blue Jays got to find a way to come back and capitalize. If the Tigers and the Orioles win and the Rangers lose, we need to jump on this. Starting later, the Guardians at 9:38, the Twins at 9:40. So those ones are games we have to keep an ear or an eye on a little bit later as the wild card battle continues. The Blue Jays 2 games back, trying to fight through it. Hey, Nicholas, how's it going? Remember you from the World Series. Hope you enjoyed our World Series coverage. I certainly did. But welcome back. I hope you're doing well. It wasn't terrible in terms of ERA, but the offense has been. Yeah, that's right, Andrew. Offense has been no fence. There has been no offense for this J squad. You know, it started in that Boston series about a week ago. They were playing great ball, small ball. They were doing things, and the offense was building, and it's kind of fallen apart, right? It is kind of fallen apart. Mickey, thanks for the follow. Gumdrop, thank you for the flowers. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So Miles Straw takes a pitch here, challenges it, and it's overturned. So the Blue Jays, again, now halfway through this game, have no challenges remaining. And they've done this far too much lately, is lose their challenges early. Here's the 1-0, swing and a miss. Oh, all right. So Dan Schulman threw me off, so they just corrected it. Sportsnet screwed that one up. So it is a ball. So it is the Blue Jays keep their challenge. Thank you, Sportsnet. You goofed me up as well. So the Blue Jays have 1 challenge remaining. This one in their 4-strike, 2-2. Specky, you are? Oh my goodness. You really thinking they are, Brian? I believe it. I believe it. As Miles Straw fouls that one off. He's there 2-2. DNA and Mike, thank you for the follows. Here's the 2-2. Come on, Miles. He's going to drive this, popping it up. This is catchable, center fields, and that's pulled in, 1 down. Straw off to a sluggish start here today. I thought they played okay back in spring training. Not when you can't hit a sac fly with 1 out. That's a problem, Brian. That's going to be popped up and foul as Bateman comes back up. Yeah, Andrew, they're going to have to fix him real good. Chaotic Rob, thank you so much. Rob crushing it with those gifts. Thank you, Rob. All those gifts are certainly helping us. I was saying it earlier over on the talk. We're getting some standing. The talk has reached out to us, and they're, helping us grow as a creator. And it's all because of all the chats and the gifts and everything that you guys do. It makes a huge difference. So thank you. This is going to be hit foul, goes to 1-2 on Bateman, and Bateman is 1-2 on the night. The Blue Jays need to get some hits here. Schneids, what's going on? Schneids, maybe we'll put you in a coach. We'll switch one Schneids for another. This is going to be hit on the turf, getting past the pitcher. Bateman is hustling, barehanded over, thrown away. And Bateman should advance to second base as that one was thrown at a play. He was hustling. Holy smokes. The speed going down the line, that was fast. Bateman was moving. A one hopper, it just got past the pitcher, and the second baseman had to barehand it and throw it over, and he was moving. We need to clock this kid. Holy smokes. Good hustle. So Bateman does advance to second base on the throwaway. So with one out, runner on second. And here's Nathan Lucas. Now, Lukey, he singled in the first. He popped out or grounded out, excuse me. After that, we need another hit here. We need Lucas to get something going. This is going to miss 1-1. All right, Bateman is so good. You're right, Dylan. Like at that point, just hang on to it. You're not going to make that throw. He was flying. Absolutely flying. Here's the 1-1 down low in the dirt. 2-1 here on Nathan Lucas. By being an airplane. Lala, that's going to be the next short. I'm just going to make a short of me airplaning around the house. This one is going to drop low. 3-1. That's amazing. Come on, Lukey. You got to just take this now. Right? Take it. 3-1. This one down low. What are you swinging at? Zeppy, you called that. You called that. 3-2, and that was low, and Lucas couldn't lay off of it. The teammate. Oh, nice, Big Mick. Any advice? Bella, referring to Talk Fan 590, referring to in what way? This is going to be hit, and it doesn't get through. A long toss over. They get him at first base. Massey is down. He's hurt. He kind of turned and lobbed this one over, and if Lucas was hustling out of the box, he probably could have beat it out. Another slow kind of pop up the middle, and Lucas he needed to hustle. He needed to hustle, but Massey is down. He's holding his face. Like to see a replay. It was a tough throw to make. So let's see what exactly happened here. A one hopper, he catches it. He turns. Oh, I think it's the way he goes down. He kind of turns, and as he throws himself off balance, he goes down backwards, and oh yeah, smashes the back of his head on the turf. So he kind of turns and he goes down, and the head whips backwards. So a very, very awkward fallback where you kind of hit your tailbone, your butt, and your head just whips back. So that is a very, very dangerous fall. Can't believe he made the throw, though. He made that, but that head whip backwards that'll get you seeing stars every day. And he's rubbing kind of that inside of his eye. Let's see. I think they're taking him out of this game. And let's see. Massey and this is the right call. This is the right call. You know, Massey's a fighter. You know, he wants to be in this game, but anytime you get a whip like that, it is the right call. And as a trainer, it's your responsibility to make sure your player is okay. So they're going to take him out of this game for precautionary measures. That's tough. That's tough. Tyler Tolbert's going to come in and take over. But you hate to see that, right? That head, he falls back and just the whip motion backwards. Brutal, right? It could be that he hit his head and he's a little concussed. It could be the whiplash, and Maybe his neck is really bothering him. He's going to go right down the tunnel. They'll give him a proper examination by going, how many fingers? Follow, follow, follow. Yeah, Rick. I mean, that's brutal, right? Brutal. And we know it's turf. It has a little bit of give to it, but not a whole lot. Yeah, Lala, probably will be the case. So here's Vladdy Guerrero with 2 outs. He's going to come in and take over. Bateman is still over at second base. A single would probably score him. Yeah, gumdrop for sure. Oh, Vladdy hits this one. Oh, it's not deep enough. Darn it. So that's going to be caught just in front of the track. He got a hold of it, and this crowd started getting up. But it does not go, and they cannot score. 2-1 Twins. Braden Fisher is going to come into the game and take over. Max Scherzer's day is done, which no surprise there. Scherzer, 92 pitches. He goes 5 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. We were saying we hope he got to 4, maybe 5 innings, got us to 5. Unfortunately, couldn't carry that lead or keep it tied. 2-1 KC as we are going here to the top of the 6th inning. Lofton, Collins, Rave all coming up the bottom of the lineup here for Kansas City. I think I said the Twins earlier. For Kansas City, for the Royals. Every game Scherzer plays, the bats go cold. Gotta help, right? You gotta hold him, Josh. You gotta get him. Gotta get him. So yeah, tough shot there by Vladdy. Nathan said you can be in there. All right, thank you, Lala. Thank you, Nathan. I will do my best. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, Vladdy hit it well. It's got some good pop off the bat, just a little short. The buzz, he really is zippy, and you know it's hard. It's so difficult when Vladdy is up there. Just watching, it's like, oh, come on, you got a runner in scoring position. We got to bring him around. Just hit the ball, right? Just hit the ball. It can't be that hard. It can't be. All right, here comes Braden Fisher. Come on, Fish. He's going to take on Lofton. Let's see what he can do. Can Fish get it going? Hey, Kirk, welcome in. Good to see you. Right, Tree. Oh, Vladdy. First pitch is going to be outside by Fisher. It's ball 1. Come on, we could have left Scherzer in if he was going to throw balls. That should score. Hey, David, what's going on? Welcome in. This one in there for a strike. Yeah, David, we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. I mean, you're talking about a bullpen that's so far overworked already. This one is outside, called a strike, no challenge. 1-2 here on Lofton. He forgets that he's good. Scotty, you're not wrong. Like, it is such a mental game with Vladdy right now. Such a mental game. Here's the 1-2. It's going to drop down. 2-2 now. Oh man, they have to just figure it out. You're only 2 games. You got a lot that they can do, and this is going to be hit up the middle. Ernie comes over, the nice grab over to first, throwing it away. Not in time. Valenzuela backing up, comes up with the ball. So a tough throw over, and a good thing Valenzuela's there, holds him to just first base. That was tough. Yeah, I know they called up Chad Dallas, recalled from AAA. He's active tonight. Douglas, have you heard who else they're calling up? Here's Collins now. Collins going to step in. He's 1 for 1, has a walk today as well. This one high and is going to miss. Mason Fluharty is getting warmed up. I know they had the day off yesterday, but Fluharty has thrown a lot of baseball. You keep saying they're facing easy teams. They do worse. They do, Andrew. They do worse against easy teams. This is going to be fouled off. And again, remember, as much as KC has not been a great squad, they have won 8 in a row. They did sweep the Tigers, really knocked them so far down. The Jays can't beat teams under 500. I don't know how they get to us. Yeah. They're going to have to dig, right? They're going to have to dig. What's up, Megan? No worries, buddy. I hope work ended up being okay. Rick, I have not heard the 15-day or the it was 15 days. Has got to be close to up, right? Another week or so, maybe. 1-1 on Collins. This one is going to be popped up center field. Bateman is underneath it. He comes over. He's going to make that catch. 1 down, 1 down. You think he's not going to come back at all, Douglas? Yeah, I know it was the meniscus. Joe, thank you so much for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. I'm guessing that it's probably worse off than they thought it was. This one just misses. 1-0 here on Rave. Specky, you think they will? Carlin and Klein. You asked for. Come on. Let's go, Fisher. 1-0. Long look. He's working very slow today. This is going to be up high. Another ball. Blue Jay pitchers are throwing a lot of balls today. A lot of balls. They got to figure out a way of reeling them in a little bit here. This is going to be fouled off. Almost got that bare hand of Valenzuela. He had to pull that out of the way very, very quick. That's true, Zeppy. They were winning when Vladdy was out. We've seen that. That's what happened to Kirk. Kirk caught his thumb of that bare hand before. This is going to be driven into the outfield all the way down, going to third, and Lofton is in there. So again here, 1 out, runners on the corners. So Fisher can't get some outs. And there's some more conversations going on with Schneider here on the bench, and he's going to come out. Is he going to make a change or just a conversation? And he's going to make a change. We're going to get a pitching change here. Fluharty's going to come in. So Schneider not liking what he sees from Fisher here today. Excuse me. So he's going to make that change. Fluharty is going to make his way in. Wow. That was pretty quick. Yeah, McCowan, wouldn't that be crazy if Vladdy doesn't hit a home run at home this year? Robbie, how's it going? Welcome in. Send Vladdy down. Imagine that. Can't grow a new meniscus. Just water and vegetables and ice and heat. It'll grow back. It'll come back. Just put some rubber bands in there. He'll be good to go. Doesn't he know we need him? Gotta do what you have to do. If he was a hockey player, he'd come back and play. Oh yeah, Fluharty is being used so much. It's crazy. Who built the staff? You don't know who I am. Everyone else knows. Okay. Now I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. All right. Where is Vladdy is the worst player so far? I've been hearing about the weaker part of the schedule coming up, but I was worried. Yeah, I mean, listen, as teams start getting eliminated, and a lot of the teams we're playing or teams we're battling, they're going to want to play spoilers, and spoilers can be very dangerous. Hey, Kenny. Not great, Kenny. They have not been great. Flew Hardy right away. A little pickoff attempt. Put in Springer. Scotty. Hey, Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. Herman, good to see you as well. Welcome, welcome. Little bunt is going to be dropped. That one goes foul. Braves are struggling. Braves are having some issues of their own right now. We needed the Braves. Who are they playing? Last week to get us some wins, and they failed to do so. You know, Scotty, psychologists would help a very, very big way. Sports psychologist, man, more and more is becoming a very important part of a team. Another bunt attempt is going to go foul. He's on schedule for 2 more. Not his fan base's eyes. 979 a day. That's a good it's a good chunk. That is a good chunk. Hey, Ken. Gonna drop a bunt with 2 strikes. He puts it down, picked up over to first. Oh, and he throws it away. A run is going to come in to score. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Oh, man. So this was bunted down the first base line. Vladdy comes up. He throws it to Ernie Clement, but it's towards the runner. Ernie cannot make this catch. It goes actually under the arm of the runner, and Ernie can't come up with it, and it goes into right field, and the runner is going to advance. A run comes in to score. 3-1 with runners on second and third. This is going to be popped foul. Oh, disaster here for the Blue Jays. Oh, man, that was brutal. That was brutal. This one is going to be hit sharply center field. Bateman is there. He's going to make the catch. That's going to tag up. Here comes another run. So a sac fly makes it 4-1. 4-1. Ow. Oh, boy. Yeah, David Boy. Can't afford mistakes. That's unforgivable. Yeah, Cal, that was just bad. Aaron Moon, welcome in. That was just bad. Holy smokes. Gotta get the outs. Gotta get the outs. That was just a terrible, terrible turn of events. All right, so Witt is going to take an intentional walk. So that's going to bring up Pasquantino here. 2 outs. Runner on first and second. MLB is so far behind. This is going to be popped up. Running over, trying to come make a catch. Okamoto, not even close. Slides and can't come up with it, but that is in foul territory. Holy, yeah, Ryan, very sloppy, very sloppy. Funny how the call-ups got the whole team pumped. Glad he comes back and the vibe is gone. Yeah, you're not wrong right now. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal. Yeah, Zach, the MLB is so far behind. It's like their widgets are frozen. Their scoreboards haven't updated yet. So 4-1, Kansas City has the lead. They're still showing Fluharty against Witt. So, and here's a wild pitch is going to go to the backstop and the runners advance. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, just a complete and utter train wreck. A wild pitch goes all the way to the backstop. This one is going to be popped up, make the catch. Straw comes over. He does make the catch. And thank goodness that's the end of it after a disastrous inning here for the Blue Jays. It didn't need to be this way. It didn't need to be this way. And holy smokes. That was brutal. 4-1 is the score. See, they're so far behind. Unbelievable. Blue Jays need to have a big response here. They got to get something going. I blame you. We got to get something going here. Good night, Herman. Hope you have a good one. 4-1, just absolute brutal right now. Our pitching needs to buckle down. Our hitting needs to get going. Fisher came in. He only got one out. Gave up 2 hits, 2 runs charged to Fisher. Neither of those ones are earned, as they did give an error on that throw. Fluharty comes in, pitches 0.2 of an inning, walked a guy. All right, coming up now, they finally get it updated. Okamoto, Sanchez, and Ernie Clement coming up here. The Blue Jays got to start getting some hits. Hey, Sam, welcome in. CS, good to see ya. KC, keep playing chess. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's trying to turn things around. It clearly didn't work. With 2 games back, Blue Jays, this is one that I kind of thought they were going to win. I think everybody expected them to win. It's only 3 runs, right? It's only 3 runs. Let's see if the Blue Jays can start mounting any type of response. Each team with 6 hits right now. John Schreiber is going to come in to throw with a 3.80 ERA. He's going to take on Big Kaz Okamoto. Hey, Tyler. Let's see if Oak can get something done. Outside, ball 1. Elijah removed. He hasn't drove in a run in 18 games, nor has a home run at home. He's caught. Yeah, you're not wrong, Tyler. You bring the stats to back it up. So here's the 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. 18 games in rows along. No, he drove in a run. I'm just thinking about it. Over that last stretch of games, he drove in a run, didn't he? Swing and a miss, 1-2. Oak swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. Orioles are up. Tigers were up earlier. Texas was losing. We'll have to double check. Blingman, how's it going? Oak is going to foul this one back. Got to figure out what to do with Vladdy right now, because that is extremely problematic. Here's the 1-2. Oak is going to sky this one. Running over on the first base side, not playable. I think you can find another second superstar in sports history that is less mature than Vlad. He's essentially a 17-year-old in a 27-year-old body. I don't know about that. I don't think you can say he doesn't try to improve at all. We don't know what is going on behind the scenes. We don't know how he's training, what he's doing. We just don't know. This one low, it's going to be called strike 3, and Oak does not challenge it. That was a ball, but he's going to be rung up looking. Switch to the Dodgers game. Yeah, Specky, I mean, you're right. They've won 8 in a row. They swept the Tigers. They've been playing very good baseball, Casey has. That does count for something. Inside here to Sanchez. Sanchez is 0 for 1 today. Sac fly RBI back in the first. This one on the outer edge, going to be strike 1, 1-1. Word of the day. How's it going? I think it's injuries. RIP Dolly, RIP Jay's wild card spot. Yeah, I mean, listen, injuries definitely played a factor in the first part of the season, and the pitching certainly throughout. But there's no excuse for the lack of offense. The Jays are now the last place team in terms of runs scored. In terms of offense, they are at the bottom. You're not going to win much if you can't produce, regardless of pitching. And Sanchez is going to go get a new bat. Crack the bat. Get a new bat. 2-2. Don't give up on Vlad. They always disappoint. I was going to throw a bet down today, too. I was so close to saying Jay's on the money line and a Vladdy home run. And then I said last minute, pardon me, I said, you know what? Let me just see how he's swinging the bat. Sanchez going to hit this one a shortstop, picked up. A quick throw over in time to get Sanchez. That's 2 down. Why didn't Kirk DH tonight? That's a good question. That's a great question. I mean, Kirk has been red hot. So I'm surprised they took his bat out of the lineup tonight. No, we don't have enough power hitters there. Not at all. This is a not a great performance. Pitching has been real shaky tonight, but their offense can't give them any support at all. Ernie 1 for 2, had a single in the fourth, reaching for one. Here's the 0-1. Ernie going to pop it up. Yeah, Gum, you're probably right. It's probably that righty-lefty matchup. Lefty-lefty, righty-righty, righty-lefty, lefty-righty. All righty, Ernie Clement flies out. We're going to move right along. Perez, Tolbert, and Lofton coming up. And I got to tell you, I hate, Vaughn, I was just about to say it. I absolutely hate the matchup stuff. I absolutely hate the matchup stuff. Schneider lives and dies by the matchups. If there's some serious construction going on outside, I have my window open and all I hear is the banging and crashing. I get it, right? There is some merit. You know, the stats kind of prove some of these matchups. But I totally disagree when you have a hot bat pulling them out because of a righty, lefty, lefty, righty matchup. I think that drives me absolutely crazy. Java Jack, how has he been doing? How has Keys been doing over the last little while? We haven't really looked him up lately. Is he still absolutely crushing it right now? Let's not talk about construction. I'm sorry, Max. Yeah, I think they're working on widening the road out there, and so there's stuff moving all over the place. Never refuted you, but I think it's very apparent that Vlad hasn't done anything close to improve. His form, his weight, his hustle. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely something wrong, Yo-Yo. I agree with you 100% there. I agree with you 1,000% there. Whatever it is, it's broken. Flag's digging a hole in his career in the rankings. It's gonna be interesting to see. Obviously, so oh no. All right, Paul Sewald is gonna come in. Sewald is gonna come in. I don't think Vladdy would be traded. You know, it's funny because we saw, with Kyle Tucker, we saw his demise. We saw him crying on the bench the other day. All these big players having issues with Vladdy. I often, I wonder with the Toronto fans, is Sewald's going to take on Perez. If the Blue Jays make it, if they squeak into that wild card, and all of a sudden Vladdy starts lighting it up, right? Home runs, doubles, hits, like he's just crushing it the way he did in the playoffs last year. Does that tone change? Is everybody still pissed off at Vladdy to say, Jen, thank you for the heart? Well, that's not what you're going to say, but is everybody going to still be upset? Or if they get in and Vladdy has an unbelievable playoff run, is this season performance forgiven? What are your guys' thoughts? Swing and a miss here. Perez 1-2. Man, Vlad doesn't care. He got paid. He got his coinage. Douglas, he's got 26 for keys. Nice. That's promise. That's promise. This one is going to be outside. 2-2. Well, you never know, Metric. You never know, right? It's only 2 games back. There's still a lot of baseball to be played. Mega's like, no, I'll still be mad at him. This one is going to be outside. I don't think we get much for Vladdy. The redemption, he's out of shape. So I was like that in baseball. How was Springer doing before last year? So full count, and now Sewald is going to walk Perez. So the leadoff batter of the inning is aboard. Nobody out, 1 on. The reason we're fighting for the wild card now is because Vladdy hasn't been a reliable bat. So I don't think, Cal, I don't think we can put that entirely on Vladdy. This team has had no offense, right? So the fact that we're fighting for a wild card, I don't think that is solely Vladdy's fault. The fact we're in last place in offense is not on Vladdy. He's a big part of it, but that's on the team as a whole, right? That's on the team as a whole. Their pitching has and that's what's weird, is their pitching has been so beat up and banged up. Their pitching is what's kind of kept them into it at this point in the wild card race. Swing and a miss. 0-2. I would forgive Vlad if and only if the Jays was. So Gene says if they made it to the World Series and won, he'd forgive them. There's not even a sliver of a hint that Vlad would carry them in the playoffs. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying, it'll happen, but I'm curious if people would forgive him if that happened. Here's the 0-2 in there for a strike. Strike 3 call. So Sewald is going to ring him up. Good pitch there. Either way, Vladdy knows he's going to get it. He does. Do we have a chance? Yeah, we certainly have a chance. We certainly have a chance. There's still a lot of baseball left to play. Yeah, but a lot of people have hit into double plays. I know Vladdy has hit in a lot. Arlene, how's it going? And usually pulling out hot hitter because it does not work. I agree. Listen, if we have a hot hitter, we got to play the hot hitter. Cease is the reason they make it. Cease has been well. Bieber was shaky since when he returned from injury for a couple of starts, but he buckled down and started going. It means you have to bunt to win, not pop up and get nothing done. That's true. We have seen more bunting over the last little while. When they were winning games, against Tampa, against Boston, first series against New York. They were doing that. Sacrifices, bunting. They were doing those little plays. They've kind of gone away from that. 4-1 here, KC, looking for their 9th straight win. Lofton pops it up. Ernie is going to back up a couple steps. He's going to make that catch. 2 down, 2 down. I think people would forgive him, Sam. Just have no optimism about it happening. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Vlad is paid like Michael Jordan on the team. You can imagine how the Bulls would have done if MJ averaged 8 points per game. It would have affected everyone else. So that's a very interesting comparison, Yo-Yo. Very, very interesting comparison. I agree. I don't think you can compare a Michael Jackson. I don't think you can compare Michael Jordan to a baseball player. Michael Jordan would go up. I mean, he'd light up, 30 points, 40 points, assists, do it all. This is going to be hit sharply. That's going to get through. Another base hit given up here by the Blue Jays. I think in basketball, an individual contributor has a much larger impact on the game. There's 9 guys hitting. Yes, Vladdy hits into double plays. So has a lot of guys, right? Would things have improved if Vladdy hit? Sure. Would we have gotten some more runs? Absolutely. If Vladdy had 25 home runs to this point, do we have 10 more wins on the year? I'm not so sure about it. Who would you call J of the year this season? Great. Dylan Cease, hands down. Dylan Cease, easy. This is going to be up high. There's a ball. 2 on now with 2 outs. Jay's trying to get out of it. MJ wasn't a great baseball player. No, Don, he was not a great baseball player. He was not. Brett Bateman has been underrated. Yeah, Robert Bateman has been outstanding, but I just think he's played so few games. I mean, he's been impactful in the games he's played. As Brennan Little is getting warmed up. Bateman has certainly been outstanding, but I think Cease has been my Blue Jay of the year for sure. Robert, thank you for the follow. This is going to be low. 3-1 now, Seawald to Rave. Sorry, I got to scroll back to catch some of your comments here. He's hitting home runs all the time, only 1 runner on base. If no one gets on base, and there's another walk. So it's bases loaded here again with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Pete Walker going to come out and have a conversation. Let's see here. Vladdy hitting 17 double plays. It's close. Springer is second with 9. Yeah, I'll trust you. I don't have that stat in front of me, so I'll trust you with that. I believe it. What did he have last year? If he has 17 at this point last year, how many double plays did he hit into last year? Of Vladdy's fault, and you want to start 2 catchers in the same game. So, Daniel, I don't mind the starting the 2 catchers in the same game. Valenzuela is going to catch. Actually, Max Scherzer likes Valenzuela catching him. And Alejandro Kirk's bat has been so good. You got to keep it in the lineup where you can. Kirk's bat over Sanchez's bat, I'd take any day of the week. Ursus, how's it going? Good to see ya. This is going to be popped up. Bateman is there underneath it, and he's going to make that catch. So the Blue Jays get out of it. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Hey, Mike, problem with this team is injuries. The defense went from one of the best to the worst, and Vladdy is not to blame. We have 25 blown saves, by the way. Yeah, Mike, and that's a great point. Thank you. That's a very good point. You know, we forget about that. We know we had injuries. We know we had a ton of injuries with our pitching staff. The offense never came around to support them. We got through those injuries. And you're right. I think because Louis Varland has been so good, we forget about the first couple months of the season and all of those blown saves. 25 blown saves. If you cut that number down by, take 10 off that. If 25 blown saves becomes 15 and you win 10 more games and you say, okay, Vladdy hits a couple more home runs. So between a better offense, even a slightly better offense, and 10 less blown saves, maybe that totals 15 more wins, and that completely changes the outlook of that season. Those blown saves have just as big, if not more, of a deal breaker, a difference maker in this season. I totally forgot about that, so thank you for calling that out. I'm not sure about the locker room vibes. I mean, obviously we're not in there. But when they show, if you watch to follow the Blue Jays on social media, they often will have some behind the scenes clips and stuff. And the guys seem like they're okay. Right? Everything seems like it's okay. We don't really know what's going on behind closed doors, and I tend to agree with you. It's the same thing when Hoffman was blowing all those saves as a player. How can you go back after a blown save again and again and again and be comfortable in that locker room, right? I'm sure there's some stuff going on. Blue Jays was sending the best players. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, there's so many factors that have gone into it, right? Here's Jimenez now. Jimenez coming up bottom of the 7th inning. Let's see if Jimenez can get something done. He's 2 for 2 today. It would be really great if they can find something. Takes this one up high, 2-0. Thomas is pitching now here for Kansas City. Connor Thomas getting the ball, coming in here in the bottom of the 7th. Jays need 3 to tie. This one is going to be low. 3-0, 3-0. Oh, James, yeah, I remember you saying, I hope it went well for you. I hope everything's okay. TikTok earlier today analyzing Vladdy's swing. The conclusion was he's playing injured. And that's what a lot of people have been saying about Vladdy, is something is wrong with him. And he hits some. Jimenez takes that one in the back. Would have been ball 4, and he can't go anywhere but take it, and he takes it in the back. So Jimenez gives a thumbs up. He's okay. He's going to go down to first. Jays have one on. My thing is, if Vladdy is legitimately injured, sit down. If Vladdy is legitimately injured, he should not be playing baseball. He should be out. If he is actually playing injured, it's on him, it's on the training staff, it's on the manager. They should have pulled him out. He gets hit a lot. He certainly does. Here comes Alejandro Kirk. Kirky is going to step in. He's going to pitch hit for Valenzuela. So here comes Kirky. Isaac, yeah, for sure. And it looks like George Springer is going to come in as well. First pitch is going to be low. Challenge that one. Misses the corner. He doesn't challenge. Strike one. Kirk has a 9.58 OPS since the break, 5th highest in the majors. He's been hitting the ball very, very well. Swinging away at this one. He's going to be in the hole 0-2. Still bad. 15. Okay. So even if you do the math, if you take 5 away and make it 10 and you pick up 5 more wins, it's still a big difference. I appreciate you correcting that, Mike. Thank you. This one is going to be low. Challenge here. Call the ball. Let's see what the challenge is going to be. And it is a ball. So KC is going to lose a challenge. Oh, finally. Nice, Jesse. Awesome. I'm glad it finally got to you. That makes me very happy. Thank you for letting me know. That's right, Terry. That's right. 100%. Terrence, what's going on? Let's go. Let's go. Alex Lang is going to step up here. Kirky is going to hit into a double play. Who said double play? Who said double play? You got that one correct. 50, not bad. That's fourth best in the MLB. Is it really? Fourth, 15 blown saves is currently fourth best. But our 15 blown saves were all in the first, 2 months? And Louis Varland has been great since then. I think he only has one blown save. So here's George Springer coming up now with 2 down. You did, Brian. Bonus points for Brian. We should take points away. Yeah, steamroller. But again, remember, they won 8 in a row. They swept the Tigers. I lost count how many double plays we got into today. Too many. Actually, we haven't hit into that many double plays today. Just a couple. Springer is going to hit this one as short. He's going to be thrown over. So a couple of pitch hits don't amount to anything. So let me see here. Double play, double play. We have 2. Yeah, it looks like only 2 right now. That seems low. That doesn't seem correct. Blue Jays right now in trouble. They've left 5 on. They're 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. We're going to the top of the 8 for Jansen, Witt, and Pascatino. Let's see how we turn this one around. You guys remember Vladdy played in the Baseball Classic and didn't get a full off season. That's no excuse for 500 million star. Yeah, Mike, it's a good point. They have played a lot of baseball, and it's the same thing. You can compare it to the Florida Panthers if you're a hockey fan. Florida Panthers twice, right? Going to winning the Stanley Cup, playing full seasons. Plus, there was Olympics and all the other stuff they played. And look what happened to the Panthers last year, right? Now, granted, they had a lot of injuries too, Barkov and whatnot. But they were a terrible, terrible, terrible year. And it is a legit thing, Prep. It is a legit thing. When you don't get enough downtime, you run your body down. I mean, listen, I am no athlete by any means. I don't even play one on TV. But I can tell you, when we're streaming during the playoffs, and we're streaming every night, I get worn down. I get tired. I need a break. And that's just sitting and doing this. So it is hard. Anything you do constantly, you need a proper break. You have to treat your body well. And I think this chat has all agreed. Vladdy probably doesn't treat his body all that well. But I go back to my earlier statement. If you are hurt, if you are not well, if something is not functioning the way it should, don't play. Don't play. Brendan Little is going to come in and take over. They have such a short, and one thing about baseball is they have such a short season compared to football, which takes forever. Yeah, but football, they only play once a week. I'd let them play, 2 or 3 games a week. We'll see how football changes. Reception is half the bat. That's a great point, Kirk. Great point. Here's the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Perception is half the battle. He's struggling. Fans see the struggle. They don't see the hustle. They see him falling apart, and it makes it that much worse. 100%. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. Good pitch by Little. Chase all want home runs. Couple of single home runs now and make it definitely four. Yeah, I mean, listen, it is easy to turn it around. You just got to do it. If I paid you $500 million, I bet you get a bit more energy pretty quick. Swing and a miss, and Little's going to get the strikeout. There you go, Little. There you go. Yeah, and I mean, I think it's anybody that's in a position where they're making a lot of money. If the performance is missing, if there's a bad period of time, it's exasperated because of their standing, right? If you're at your job and you're getting paid a pretty salary and you're not performing, I'm sure your manager's going to have words for you, right? Sports, for whatever reason, seems to be different. Nate Pearson is getting warmed up. Nate Pearson is getting ready. This pitch is going to be low in the dirt. Hops away 1-1. 10-1 Orioles over the Cardinals in the fifth. And Davey boy, get ready for the fall. Agents make huge percentage for a week's work. They do. The whole sport agent, Douglas, the sport agent role is fascinating to me. Fascinating to me. Here's the 1-1. Going to be fouled off. Something I actually looked at early on in my career. It is a very, very interesting role. And I would be curious, what Vladdy's agent, what conversations they're having this season. Because the agent has to be in his ear as well. This is going to be down low again, 2-2. Let's go. I'm going to check the scoreboard in just a moment. Again, thanks for hanging around with us here tonight. This one is going to be down low again. Knuckle curve, just Kirk having trouble pulling up. 3-2 now, full count. Job the worker isn't more important than the manager. They'd fire John Schneider 100 times over to guarantee you. Yeah, so the question, why haven't they fired John Schneider? We need that Moneyball guy. Swing and a miss. He got him. Another strikeout here for Brennan Little. The question is why haven't they fired John Schneider? Management obviously is hearing it from the fans. Is the problem that they're struggling, but they're still packing the Rogers Center? And so they're like, well, we're making the money, so why do we need to make a change? Prep. 47% is left. Right, Douglas. So why have they not moved on from him? This one in there for a strike. Pasquantino 1 for 3 today. I mean, that's the one thing I don't understand. It's not John's fault. He can't pick up the bat and hit. True, Joshua, but as the manager, he's responsible for managing the people on this team and getting the best out of them. And I think at this point, he is not getting the best from this offense. So if not John Schneider, why hasn't the hitting coach, why hasn't all the offensive coaches been replaced? This is called strike. That was a borderline pitch, 2-2. I think that's the question. Can't wait for the lockout. It's going to be wild. Oh, Big Mick. They haven't fired John Schneider because no one can help Vlad at this point. So I see. I disagree. Somebody out there is going to be able to help him. Who else can do Schneider's job? Anybody? There is a world of baseball managers, just like NHL coaches, right? There's always somebody looking for work. This pitch just misses. He's another full count, and he's going to walk past Coutinho so he doesn't get the third strikeout in a row. One on first. A lot of walks from the Blue Jays today, but 2 down. Oh, Mega, I have no idea. I'm not sure. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are. But just like, you when you have a big market and you have top players not performing, it's got to come down to one of 2 things, or one of 3 things, really. Make a change with the player, which I understand they're under contract, so you can't just get rid of them. But you can move them up and down the lineup. You can bench them. You can do whatever. If that doesn't work, then it comes down to your coach. Got to make a coaching change, management change. And there's a stolen base as the ball was in the dirt. And third, if your coach is not making the moves and your general manager isn't dealing with the issue with the coach, with the manager, then the board needs to inform the president to make a change with the general manager. And we know that's not going to happen. Schneider led them to World Series last year. Why would they fire him given the circumstances right from the start of the season? Kirk, great point. Hang on, this one is going to be low. I appreciate that Schneider got us to the World Series, but seems to have lost the team. So it's a great point. He got us to the World Series last year, and we had a whole bunch of injuries. And I gave him a long leash at the start. When we got into July and we had most of our injuries back, I mean, we still had some pitching injuries, but for the most part, we had everybody back. But the team just isn't jiving. The team just isn't gelling. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout here by Little. And maybe he'll get something going. Maybe he'll spark a little bit of a comeback. So I understand he got you to the World Series. And remember, the Jays last year, I don't even believe they were expected to make the playoffs last year as part of this big plan. So the Blue Jays make the playoffs. They go on a wild run. They overachieved. They overachieved and overperformed all summer last year. They were within the tops of all the offensive categories in the majors in July and August. They got real cool with September. And remember, they almost blew it, right? They almost dropped that division title. They ended up tying the Yankees at the end and won on the tiebreak. And then they went on a great tear. And again, the offense picked up and performed. But I think you have to look at what happened last year and what happened this year and say, okay, we give you the benefit of the doubt of the beginning of the season with all the injuries. When the injuries came back around, when they were healthy, this team had no identity. This team didn't know how to pick it up. And what worked last summer did not work this summer. Being a franchise player, they can't force him to run faster or hustle. That's on him. He knows they won't bench him. And so that's part. So to me, that's on your manager. That's on your coach. If you have a player that is being lazy, that's on the coach to deal with that situation. And I think that's an issue where in Toronto, we've had problems doing that, whether it's with Vladdy this year, whether it was with Mitch Marner or Nylander or Matthews. For whatever reason, our coaches in Toronto have a problem dealing with star players when they're being lazy. And we don't know. Part of it could be messages internally from the ownership group, the general managers. We don't know what's going on. We don't know. Maybe Schneider said, listen, I'm taking Vladdy out. And Atkins or whomever said, no, you're not. He's playing. We just don't know. Nate Pearson going to come in and take over. Here comes Big Nate Dog. First pitch by Bateman, fouls it off. Maybe Bateman will get it going here. Whatever it is, if a player is not performing, it's the manager's responsibility to change that. This is the Maple Leafs year before won the Atlantic. Yeah, I mean, there are some parallels for sure, Joshua. Sad face. What's up, Dan? Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Welcome in. Jennifer, what's up? Here's the 1-1 up high to Bateman. Going to be 2-1 now. 2-1. Yeah, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. It's just, to me, that's kind of the progression, right? If the player is having issues, it's up to the management and the staff to turn that around. This pitch in there for a strike, 2-2. Need some Pearl Jam inspiration. They need something. Run laps, do push-ups, some burpees. The whole team needs to go on an off season, work on staying fit mentally, ready for the next season. Yeah, it could absolutely be, Mike. This one in there for a strike, and Bateman goes down swinging, or not swinging, I should say, on a called strike. Oh, you're still on that, Rainforest? I'd like to go to Scotland. I didn't say I was going. So here's Nathan Lucas. He's 1 for 3. That pitch is going to miss just outside. That's the milk. Need a grand slam. Need some base runners before we can get that. James, thank you for the heart. Fans deserve to have a winning ball club. This is not a winning ball club. Yeah, Jennifer, exactly, right? Exactly. Yeah, Rainforest, that's pretty funny. Tyler Rogers getting himself warmed up here. Nothing wrong with constructors saying, I think most cases. Yeah. I mean, listen, I know it's hard not to be upset. Boston sports. They've won 8 games in a row. They swept the Tigers. They're on a heater right now. Here's the 2-1. Misses outside. 3-1 now. Even flow, good track. Good track. This one is going to miss. So that's a walk to Nathan Lucas. So now we got one on. Here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr., likely his last at-bat of the ball game. Let's see if we get any kind of redemption from the big man. He's 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts here today. Jennifer, this year they are. Wasn't the case last year. This is going to be down low. One and 0. Hey, Elias, welcome in. It's going to be pretty tough. This inside 2-0 to Vladdy. Good patience. Word of the day. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? They never went to the World Series last year. It was fun. I mean, this is going to be down low again. 3-0 on Vladdy. Just got to take it. Vlad is still struggling. Yes, indeed. I still think they will get into the postseason. I do. I still think they get in. So Pearson is getting set. Here's the pitch. Ball to strike just on that outside corner. 3-1. Yeah, forcing the Bieber situation is concerning for sure. He's been so good. Here's the pitch. Vladdy gonna swing. He's gonna drive this. That's going all the way back. It's a one hop off the wall. Lucas is going over to third. Vladdy into second base. It's a double for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Good hit there from Vladdy. With one out, we got 2-1, and it's up to Okamoto and Big Oak. Time to cash them in. Good swing. That was a great swing. 104 miles an hour on that velocity of the ball off the bat. Good set of hitting up to the top and away side of the strike zone, and he drives that one just into the gap of one hopper off the wall. And here comes Big Kaz Okamoto with one out. Oak has to do something. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Has a walk as well. But Big Oak, now is your chance to shine. Pearson against Kaz Okamoto. He has struggled here today. Pearson drives this one, swing and a miss. Roger, how's it going? Welcome in. We need a big hit here from Big Cass. Blue Jays are 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position tonight. That is not an acceptable number. This pitch, Kaz is going to pop it straight up first base side, and that's going to be caught. Oh, my goodness. All he had to do was put that in the outfield, and he could not even accomplish that. So Kaz struggling here tonight. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, and now it's going to come down to Sanchez here. Sanchez going to come in to hit. My goodness. Yeah, Tucker's been brutal. Here's Sanchez. First pitch, that's a ball, and it's called a strike. He's going to challenge it. Jays have 1 challenge remaining. Let's see. And it is a ball, so that's going to be overturned. A good challenge there. Back stronger. Don't lose faith, guys. We'll fix this. We'll fix it for sure. Yeah, AC, everybody is struggling. Everybody is struggling. Sanchez, come on, prove me wrong. Not the guy you want up here. Pearson delivers. Oh, he hit him. All right. Sanchez is the guy you want up there. Take one for the team. So Sanchez is going to go down. It's going to be bases loaded. Pearson is not happy about it, saying that Sanchez leaned into it. So hit by a pitch. Let's see on the replay. No, he tried to turn his back knee away from it. But he was stepping in to swing, and then he tried to pull his leg away. So bases loaded, 2 outs for Ernie Clement. Come on, Ernie, please. He's 1 for 3 today. Takes it down low. All 1. Suddenly we got some life here. Let's go. If you're just coming in, welcome in again. Hit that thumbs up. Steven Cruz is getting warmed up. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. We'll be back here tomorrow for game 2. So hit that sub. We want you to come back. Come on, Ernie. We need something big here. Hey, Amelia. Love Oak, but he hasn't been above average. Yeah, we need everybody has to start stepping up. This pitch, Ernie's going to foul it back. 1-1, 1-1. Blue Jays are in this, looking to bring somebody around. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off his foot, and Ernie goes down in a heap. And he's rolling around. Oh, it's his private area. I thought it went off his foot. Ernie is lying in the dirt, holding his middleware. He is rolling around in all kinds of pain. Oh, goodness. Ernie just needs a moment. Yikes. He got him in the sensible spot. Ouch. Poor Ernie's lying on his back, pulling his knees up. Yikes. He's still down on his backside. They're going to help him up, and he's laughing, but you can tell he is not in a happy place. I think Ernie was listening to our conversation earlier about roasted chestnuts, and right now he's feeling pretty roasted himself. And the crowd is chanting, Ernie, Ernie, Ernie. Oh, man. Hey, Raul. It's all right. They're going to go away. Ernie's okay. That hurts. Minnie, that hurts. So 1-2 is the count. 2 outs. Hey, the Harpers, will you ever? All right, here we go. Bases are loaded. 1-2 is the count. Wonder if he'll be swinging the same. This pitch, swinging away, hitting it foul. Still kind of stretching out a little bit. Just have to put in a play. Big battle here with 2 strikes on and 2 outs. Got to be careful here. This pitch is going to reach and foul it off again. Oh, boy. Big moment for Ernie Clement. Blue Jays, bases juiced. A lot of foul balls. This one, Ernie going to pop it up. Come on. Fly ball, center field. And again, the Blue Jays leave the bases loaded. They are not able to bring anything around. Oh, man. You're not going to win ball games when you do that constantly. For the Blue Jays now, 8 left on, 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Going to the top of the 9th for Tolbert, Lofton, and Collins, and I think that was the moment right there. That was the opportunity to get back in here. The Blue Jays unable to cash anything in. Should have stayed down. That's funny. Yikes. Should have stayed down. Oh, boy. Oh, this is a tough one. All right, let's take a little peek right now. 3-3, Red Sox and Marlins. Astros are up 8-6 over the Yankees. Brewers and Mets tied at 2s. The Braves 4-3 over the Dodgers. Where's the Dodger fans that were saying the Dodgers owned the Braves? Just curious if you're still here. White Sox are crushing the Rangers 10-4. Orioles are up 12-1 over the Cardinals. Guardians and Angels just started, no score. Cubbies and Diamondbacks, no score, also just underway. Padres and Pirates, same thing, no score. Twins and Athletics, no score. Phillies and Mariners, no score. Reds and Giants, no score. Those all just getting started. The Tigers ended up winning 4-1. That's not good news. The Rockies beating the Nationals 3-1. So tomorrow night, they're going to be right back at it. 7:07 first pitch time. We'll be live around 7 o'clock. We hope you'll come back and join us tomorrow for more fun or more disappointment. One of the two, but we will make the best of it regardless, whatever the situation is. Got to shut him down. Tyler Rogers going to come in. Greg coming in with the hiding jewels. Thank you so much, Greg. Tyler Rogers got to shut him down. Yikes. So big moment for the Blue Jays. They can't cash in. First pitch from Rogers is going to be high and upstairs. Tyler Tolbert struck out back in the 7th. He had to come in relief due to an injury. Here's the 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1. We'll watch them lose like they did all year. Snail's not upset at all. This one going to be low. Did he go around? They say yes, he does. 1-2. Sounds good, Mega. I appreciate it, buddy. Jack, thank you for the follow. The Jam Guy, what's up? Welcome in. I still think they will make it in, Margin. I think they will get there. This is going to be hit sharply, and that's a base hit. Good at bat there by Tolbert. So there's one on. Let's see if Rogers can get a ground ball here. Try and get himself a double play. Lofton is 1 for 4, has a strikeout, did score a run as well. Derek says, season is over. Just like that. Now, lots of baseball still to go. Oh, guaranteed they'll raise ticket prices. Guaranteed. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Kirk with the throw. Not even close. Well, there goes the double play. Stolen base here for Tolbert. Yeah, guarantee they'll raise ticket prices. Listen, we know how the Maple Leafs were, and they raised their ticket prices. So that's the one area where I like Valenzuela over Kirk. I think Valenzuela has a stronger arm. No, Mega, it's not an actual issue. It's a security thing. So you just have to verify. So I was doing some reading up on it. Yeah, unfortunately, there's some people out there that are trying to cause problems, so we got to make sure to protect our community. Oh, we have a chance. We have a chance. Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout for Rogers. That's pretty good. Like to see Rogers go get it. So 1 out, runner on second base. You think Kirk is faster in terms of throwing down, Terry? This one coming up, just missed high. Collins is 2 for 3, having a great day. 2 singles and a walk. One and 0. Here's the pitch. Going to be put on the turf, picked up. Oak bobbles it. Now he goes over. And that's 2 down, but the runner does advance over to third base. I think the Leafs will have a much better year this year. I'm very excited. Catherine, thank you for the follow. I'm very excited for hockey this year. I think it's going to be much improved. Oh, Jesse, it is my absolute pleasure. Thank you for all the support here on the channel. And I'm very happy. The other ones hopefully will arrive soon. Here's the pitch in there for a strike on Rave. They do every season. Can you imagine if they came out and said, hey, fans, we realize this season didn't go the way we wanted. So we're going to set things back. And we're going to put ticket prices back 15%. It'll never happen. Terry. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be outside. 2-1. Brad, thank you for the follow. I don't know a team that has ever done that. That's true. Vaughn, that's true. This one is going to be hit. Ernie diving across. Can't come up with it. That scores another run. 5-1 Kansas City, and that's the only problem with Tyler Rogers. He's great, but he is hittable, and a couple of hits here brought in another run. Little has had the... That's right, Elaine. Ernie so close, diving over. Landing hard on that left side. Oh, that's true. There's nothing as frustrating as poor offense. So, yeah, we don't know yet who's going to be the starter for tomorrow. So, throughout the day, as soon as the Blue Jays post it, I'll update the stream and post that stream for tomorrow. We will be live tomorrow. Just waiting to see who the starter is so we can put him on the thumbnail and get it up and running. This one is going to be popped up. Not playable. That's going to be 2-1. Yeah, hopefully we take game 2 tomorrow. Hopefully we'll take game 2 tomorrow. Listen, we knew the Blue Jays aren't going to win every single game. As long as they win a few more than they lose, they'll be all right. Another hockey team for people. Force it. It's called the Marlies. The good thing, the Marlies, they're great to watch. The arena is spectacular, and the tickets are reasonably priced. The only problem, the food is ridiculously expensive. Right, Kirk. They make 4.5 billion instead of 4.9. Got to answer to those shareholders. This is going to be hit sharply. Oh, and it hops away from Jimenez. Oh. So a weird play at second base as this one is hopping through. Jimenez goes over to cover the bag. Had to kind of dance around the umpire a little bit and then tried to reach back to make that play. He was running to the bag and then tried to put on the brakes and get back over to the ball, and it just hops away from him. Oh, an unfortunate break there. And with 2 outs, there's back to runners on the corners. So here's Carter Jensen. He's going to swing away, popping this one up. Left field side. Das Cameron, who came in, is going to make that catch. Well, it's 5-1. We're going to the 9th. Jimenez, Kirk, and Das Cameron. The 3 up to get it started, or not at all? Let's go. Let's get things cooking here. Let's get things cooking here. Vlad fatigue. Holy smokes. Let's see if we can get something going here. Let's see if we can get something going here. It's going to be interesting. A tough one here. Jays MLSE should have told the Jays management to sign Bo Bichette. I don't listen. Bo Bichette, while he's come on a little bit better as of late, he's had a horrible year as well. Frustrated, Mark. I think everybody is extremely frustrated. We get it, right? Everyone gets a little emotional. Everyone's a little heightened right now. Blue Jays, yeah, it's been a bad performance. Let's not forget. I mean, it's been an exhausting stretch they just came through. Taking 3 of 4 from Boston, 2 of 3 from New York, 2 of 3 from Tampa Bay. Then you lose the series for the second time in New York, and here you are. It's been a very, very, very tough August. Very tough August. So have no fear. Have no fear. It's one game here tonight. It's one. Zeppy, don't worry, man. Don't worry. We'll get it back. We will get it back right now. Have no fear. All right, Cruz is going to come in. Jimenez is going to get in here. Remember, the comeback is always greater than the setback. They will find a way. All righty, here comes Jimenez, going to make his way up here, going to look to get back at it. Jimenez has had a good day at the office, 2 for 2. The double, he was hit by a pitch. Yeah, Mark, and that's okay, right? It's going to be up and down. We knew this was going to be the case during the stretch. We knew it was going to be up and down. Jimenez swinging at the first pitch. Well, that wasn't a good at-bat. A great play by the second baseman, Tolbert, to come over and pick that one up. 1 down. 1 down. That was not a good bit of hitting. Yeah, it could be next year, Sean. Could be next year. Listen, not a whole lot of teams make the playoffs. As long as they get things fixed up. Hey, Jake, it's okay. We can still make it. Yeah, we can still make it. And if we don't, that's okay too, as long as they make the appropriate changes and get better in the offseason. Here's Kirk. Cruz sends this one right in. Good strike at 99 miles an hour. This is going to be down low, 99 again. For a ball, 1-1. Trying to get set. Cruz delivers outside. 2-1 here to Kirk. Wasted a rare good. West Virginia, this was not a good Scherzer start by any means. This was not a good Scherzer start. Max really, really struggled. 4 hits, 2 runs, 5 walks. Not a good start. Here's the 2-2. Cruz sends it. Kirk swinging away, and that's no, it's cut off. Tolbert again with a great play. Oh my goodness, going deep in the gap to pull that one in a diving play, popping up and throwing him out. Kirk can't go. Wow. Excellent play by the Royals at second base. Wow. I mean, oh, wow. Virginia. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Here's Cameron with his first at-bat of the night. Yeah, Vaughn, that was a great play. Cameron is going to step in. He's been looking well. He's got some good pops. He's going to drive this one. That's going to dump in. So with 2 outs, it's a base hit. So the Blue Jays have a base runner on. Can we get a big 2-out rally going here? Good job by Cameron. That's going to go back up to Bateman now. Cameron came in to pitch hit for Springer, who came in to pitch hit for Straw, because they don't want Springer in the outfield. Here's Bateman going to come in now. Bateman 2 for 4, 2 singles, and scored a run. Bateman taking the first pitch, top of the strike zone. There you go. That's amazing. Ian, welcome back in. This is going to be hit, and it's dropping in. Bateman going to get a hit. There we go. Cameron running in a third. So we got runners on the corners with 2 outs. 2 outs. Let's go. That's huge. Ian, no worries. Do me a favor though. We're not going to put them in our chat. We're not going to promote other channels. All right, 2 on, 2 out. Here's Nathan Lucas. Runner goes. It's a ball outside. And Bateman is a stolen base. Nathan Lucas is 1 for 3 today. Runners at second and third. Come on. Swinging away, and that's going to drop in. 1 run is going to score. Here comes Bateman is going to score. And they're going to call Lucas out at second base. So 5-3, Lucas is going to be called out at second base. They're going to ask for a review here. We didn't see it. Unbelievable. So a good set of hitting, 2 runs coming to score, and Lucas is called out at second. It is pretty close. If he is indeed out, that's game over, folks. Lucas hustling. Let's see. Can you slow it down? Oh, yeah, he's out. Damn it. So that's the ball game. Blue Jays try to rally. They get a couple, but Lucas is thrown out trying to stretch that. And that, my friends, is the end of the game. The Blue Jays lose 5-3, a score that is going to make things look a whole lot closer than it actually was. Oh, that is very, 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 very unfortunate. He was right there. They had to get it. The Blue Jays could not. Lugo is going to take the win and go to 6-7. Max Scherzer takes the loss. He's 1-7 on the year. Max's ERA now at 7.02. AJP, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for joining up with our community. So Scherzer takes the loss. Lugo takes the win. KC, they get 5 runs on 10 hits. They had an error. The Blue Jays score 3 runs on 10 hits, also had an error. The 2 Blue Jay runs came here in the 9th. Folks, it was not the way we wanted it to go by any means. It was a bad outing. Bateman had a really good outing, actually. 3 for 5. He did have 2 strikeouts, but 3 for 5, and he scored the 2 runs. Lucas goes 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a walk. That's good. Vladdy goes 1 for 4. Enough said. Oak goes 0 for 3 today. Had 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. Not a good day for Okamoto at all. Sanchez goes 0 for 2, but did have an RBI on the sack. Ernie Clement goes 1 for 4. He had a strikeout. Not a good day for Ernie. Jimenez a good day. He goes 2 for 3. Valenzuela not good, 0 for 2. Kirky came in to pitch hit. He goes 0 for 2. So the bat's quiet on both fronts. Straw not good, 0 for 2. Springer pitch hitting goes 0 for 1. And then Cameron with his 1 pitch hit. He did get a hit and he scored a run as well. So again, the offense of the Blue Jays just not there. They have to get it going. On the flip side, Scherzer, not a great day. 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 walks, but he did have 4 strikeouts. Fisher came in. He had 2 hits, 2 hits. Also charged with 2 runs, not earned. Fluharty came in and gave up a walk. Sewald had 1 hit given up and 2 walks and a strikeout. Little pitched very well, 1 walk and 3 strikeouts in 1 inning. Tyler Rogers came in, 3 hits, 1 run earned, and a strikeout's not great from Tyler Rogers. Hey there, Charlie. Hope tomorrow will be better. Folks, thank you so much for hanging out tonight and having some fun with us. We know it wasn't the result on the field, but we had a great time here in the chat. We look forward to doing it all again tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who's been sending the jewels. Thank you to everybody on the talk, Randy and Kings and me and Jordan and Dark Eye and Canadian Dad. Thank you very much, Chaotic Rob, Jen, James, everybody, me again for the rose. Thank you so much for that. Because of all the participation and the gifts and the chatting, everything, you guys are giving us a good status and a good reputation. So we appreciate you all very, 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 very much. I'm betting myself from the stream for 4 to 5 games. Dude, Ian, you're all good, brother. You're all good, my friend. You're all good. You know this is the place to be. You know this is the place to be. Folks, thank you, mods. We appreciate you. Aliens, what's going on? I was stretching and pulled a muscle. I feel old now. Aliens, join the crew with the rest of us. No, buddy, Ian, you're all good. We want you here. We want you here. Yeah, so thank you guys. We will see you tomorrow. Good night, Prep. I will say hello to everybody for you. Good night, Jonathan Douglas. Take care, Ian. Take care. Aliens, Mega, James, Charlie, Terry. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us. And more importantly, just thank you for being awesome. Peace, love. We'll get them back, Blue Jays. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Take care. Until next time, you know what? He didn't play today. I'm going to play it right now. There we go. The return of the Mac. Love it. I didn't even hear it. I didn't hear it, so I hope it played. All right. Take care, everybody. See ya.